Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back.
And today we're back with some more Ooku. It's been like 2-3 days since we last streamed.
A couple of days.
But, in between we've had, Anime Japan, and there's some streams for FGO, and, we'll talk about that today. And, of course, read the event. And, yeah, so let's get into it, because there's only 7 days left, and after 3.5 hours of streaming last time, we only got through the first floor.
Yeah.
So I feel like we need to really pick up the pace.
But, I mean, with, hopefully with today's stream and, maybe not later streams, hopefully, like, the story sections won't be too long, so that we can get through
more sections of it.
Yeah.
So I think what we're gonna do this time around, because last time I was just kind of exploring,
randomly.
like freely. This time, because I don't want to be like 3 hours, one floor, I'm going to try to use the guide. I don't really get the path for the guide, but I'm gonna try to just reach the story nodes ASAP. And yeah, because it's gonna take forever if we don't.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's just go into it. I mean, I guess I could do a quick recap of what happened last time.
Sure.
But so we went into this Ooku place. All of the Chaldea staff and servants are gone, and that's basically it. We're gonna go save them with the help of Kiara and Parvati, and there's a lady who's there, Kasuga no Tsubone, I think it's
something
her
like
name.
that. And
we
met Kama.
We met Kama, and we saved Yagyu, who was stuck to a pillar.
Yep.
And yeah, that's pretty much about it.
I mean, that other guy who kept coughing, I don't remember his name, but yeah.
It was Matsudaira. It was Matsudaira, I think.
Something like that.
But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna go play it. So, let's go. So, we did find the stairs to the second level, but we didn't go through them last time, just in case if there was a huge story section. But yeah, we're gonna play it now, and let's go. Alright. Proceed to layer 2. Let's go. Okay, well that was pretty painless. Alright, here we go. Alright, Act 3, Path of Insincerity, Part 1. I find a lot of these story parts compared to, like, the previous events. There's a lot of, Part 1, Part 2, or Part 3, or, like, it's very fragmented, this one.
I guess especially because they want you to explore the whole thing. That's why they've broken it up so much, which to me makes sense, but at the same time does make it, like we mentioned before, pretty tedious.
I mean, like, if you don't go on the right path, right?
Right.
It makes it extra long, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, alright, let's go. Earlier. Alright, what happened earlier? Oh no, Gordolf.
Oh.
Just how big is this labyrinth anyway? I'm bored of golf punching enemies to smithereens by now. Oh, that's right. He was feeling
unleashing his power.
Yeah, unleashing his full power and fighting all of those
showing everybody who's boss.
Exactly. But it's nice to see Gordy have some action.
Yeah.
But now it looks like he's kind of tired of it.
Yeah, I mean, after you fight so many mannequins, you start to become exhausted.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. I'm bored of golf punching enemies to smithereens by now. Then again, I suppose that sort of boredom is inevitable when you're just overwhelmingly powerful like me.
Okay.
The only thing more criminal than my sheer talent is how long it took me to realize it.
He's just tired of stomping on those ants beneath his feet.
Eeg! Don't just pop up like that. I'm an invincible lone wolf, In 5 seconds, you'll be sorry you ever surprised me. Danke, John. I assume that's some sort of spell, and I kind of probably said it wrong, but could it be? Oh,
it talks.
It talks.
Oh wait, no, it does.
Oh, yeah, it does talk. These
talk.
things could talk, but Are you our lord? He became the shogun, Tokugawa Gordolf or something
like that.
Along those lines. Yeah. Are you our lord? Oh, yes, he must be. Just look at his dignified gaze. That noble bearing, that stout build, it must be him. Our lord, we have been waiting for you, our lord. What's up with these randomly bolded words? Well, what is this now? They don't seem to be hostile like the other ones. Please, right this way, my lord. We will show you to a paradise made just for you. Everything in the Ooku is right for you, our lord. What's up with these randomly...
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, like, when the first line showed up, I was like, how come, like, I think it was bolded, and I was like, this is kind of strange. But it could just be that, you know, they're robotic, so they kind of...
emphasize words, possibly?
Yeah, you know how, like, show that it's not natural kind of thing, you know? Anyways.
Our job is to help you recuperate from the stresses of your duties. We are here to soothe your weary heart and heal your precious body. You need not worry about anything while you are here. This is rather unexpected development. They must have me confused for someone else. But if that's the case, I may as well use it to my own advantage. It would be foolish to go around brute forcing my way through this whole place.
That's true.
Hee, Gordolf, you brilliant rascal. From here on, all you need to do is let your genius take the wheel. Man, Gordolf. You always make me laugh.
I mean, even though he gets us in the worst situations, he's so funny.
He has a very positive mindset.
He definitely does.
That, you know, I think people can take from, even if it's a little bit unfounded, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it could be his ego speaking, too, right?
Is everything all right? Are you not our lord, after all? If you aren't... Huh? Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm your lord. Who else could I possibly be? Now go on. Show me to this paradise at once. In for a penny, in for a pound, I say. Of course, our lord. Forgive us. We are sorry, our lord. You have been gone for so long. We have missed you. Please, tell us. What have you been up to? Yes, of course. I'm a busy man after all, seeing how I'm responsible for the many people working under me. I would be happy to regale you with as many tales of my hardships and exploits as you like. Now, where to begin? Perhaps I should start with the one about my technical advisor. She's a hard worker, too hard if you ask me, so one time I came up with a new spell that would have the barbecue industry quaking in its boots in order to surprise her, only to have her burst out laughing before she praised me. Well, I mean, it's a thought that counts.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then there was the time my administrative advisor spouted off some famous quote out of nowhere, so I scolded him to be more mindful of the time and place for that sort of thing. After all, there are few things worse than realizing after the fact which case of his he was quoting from while you were in the loo. Wait, he was just randomly talking to you in the washroom or something?
I guess so.
Oh my, this is so fun. Please, tell us more. Tell us more, our lord. Me too. Haha, now, settle down. First I'd like you to show me the way to this paradise you mentioned. Do be careful not to get lost. I almost feel bad for these dolls, seeing how helpless they are in the face of my negotiation skills. I must say, having them believe me so fully feels rather good. Yes, rather good indeed. Well, at least he's feeling more at home now, I guess.
Yeah. He got used to his environment pretty quickly.
That's probably how he got absorbed into this thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so based off of the guide, I think I have to go right. So this one. Because I don't really want to go circling around to ones that are not the story node.
Yeah.
I think this one's it. Alright.
Pretty sure if you just go to the St. Quartz nodes, you should be able to find the story, yeah.
Alright, the door is really hard to open. It's probably not just because it's jammed. Oh, okay. Alright, let's continue. You proceed by forcing the doors open with all your might. This particular door won't open no matter how hard you pull on it. Well, if pulling doesn't work, push it. I mean, I guess.
I mean, I've made that mistake many times in my life.
Alright, here we go. Here is the story. So, we have an assassin. So, let's bring... I'm just gonna bring... Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna bring Scotty. Because, why not? I think I don't have any other casters, rather. So, Hokusai again it is, I think. Alright,
yeah,
let's
I
go.
Feel like she's pretty...
she's pretty useful.
Yeah.
Alright, Act 3. Path of Insecurity, Part 2. So I wonder if we're gonna continue following Gordolf, or are we just gonna finally appear? Oh, okay. Oh, it's Kama. Never mind. Neither of the two. Alright. So they managed to free that old guy who's been holding out all this time, huh? Cough. Forgive me, my lady. I have no excuse. Well, that's okay. These things happen, right? Thanks for filling me in. Aren't you going to punish me? Huh? Why would I do that? Do you get off on pain and suffering or something? I didn't know you were such a perv, Matsudaira. I mean, I feel like most people, if you do something wrong, they kind of expect it. Yeah. Especially in, I guess, in this time when it's very top-down.
Yeah. You make a mistake, you gotta, step down or,
I mean, like, Matsudaira literally last time when we read it, he killed that doll thing because they didn't talk to him properly or whatever. Right. Well, anyways. No, I have no wish to be punished, but it has been my experience that both punishments and rewards are a government leader's means of keeping their people in line. Oh, please, do I look like someone who cares about silly rules like that? I think of you like I do all other humans, brainless, worthless, and utterly hopeless.
Well, that's nice.
Okay. Yes, you're only human, so of course you're going to screw up. Of course things aren't going to go as planned. Being weak and incompetent is what defines you humans. Honestly, I hate every last one of you. But even so, I still love you all. Must be a bit of a love-hate relationship there.
Yeah, clearly.
The love this girl had was a one-time deal, but Parvati is the one who got the pure and beautiful part. Or got that pure and beautiful part. Me, on the other hand, I can love all of you, no matter how worthless you are. Tee-hee, tee-hee-hee-hee, I am the god of love, after all. Well, that's nice, I guess. Loves us even though she doesn't really like us.
It's, unconditional.
Huh? You know Cha-Cha? I mean, Lady Yodo too? Oh, I didn't know Cha-Cha was a part of this. Oh yeah, she's very energetic. Oh yeah, she's adorable. She's both, yeah. Very energetic. Yes, I'm sure she is. I've heard she can be quite a handful. Of course, I suppose she had to be properly... Hang on. I suppose she had to be to properly support the Toyotomi clan after they lost Lord Hideyoshi. You mean you never met her yourself, Tomone? Me? Oh no, I could never. I do have some history with Lady Oeyo, Lord Hidetada's wife, and Lord Iemitsu's mother. But I don't think the Azai princesses like me very much, so I never tried to meet with them. They don't like you? Really? Maybe you did something to them. Really? My father was a retainer for Akechi, who killed Lord Nobunaga, and my husband was a retainer for Kobayakawa, who betrayed the Toyotomi clan.
Oh, well, that might be
that's
why.
Probably why then. I'm sure they must see me as this horrible woman who was part of all the worst things in their lives. So, even if I had the chance to meet with Lady Yodo, I think she would be much happier if I kept my distance. I don't have any hard feelings towards her or her sisters myself, but I can understand how she must feel. You know, I see Nobu a lot too. Yeah, we do. You do? Oh my! I can't decide if I would love to meet him, or if I would prefer he never even knew I existed.
That's true, though.
Yeah. I was sure you would say it was nonsense. But even when you learned I am now a shadow engraved in human history, and that master is on a quest to save the world, you seem not the least bit surprised. Oh, I was certainly surprised, Lord Munenori, but I have no trouble believing that someone as skilled as yourself may be able to undertake such a quest.
Wow, that's actually really high praise.
Yeah, even the late Lord Ieyasu became a revered Gongen, a manifestation of the Buddha after he passed onward. I see. Well, I'm glad you are so understanding. To be honest, there are still a lot of things about this we don't understand ourselves. For example, why did Kama choose to build this Ooku out of people? Yeah, good question. Yeah, it's creepy to think everything here is made out of people. I mean, I guess there's a lot of magical energy or life energy that they can use from it. So maybe. I guess it's kind of efficient.
Oh, it's kind of scary,
in its own way.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, I feel the same way, even though I'm just helping you navigate it. Still. We were about to meet up with the greatest swordsman in Edo. Now we know that it's possible to save people here, as long as we're not too late. So, we're definitely not going to stop until we've saved everyone. Alright, let's do it. Right, I don't know how much I can help. Hang on, I don't know how much help I can be with that, but I'll do whatever I can. Alright, thanks, Mash. Alright, that's enough filling in for now. As we expected, it looks like there are more enemies on this floor. Alright. Oh, but these aren't attacking. Okay. Be on your guard, Lady Shishoin. Even on such as you could, even one such as you could still be in danger if you're taken by surprise.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Thank you for the warning. Yes, I can see you practice what you preach. You have not lowered your guard the least bit, not even toward me. Perhaps his instincts tell him not to.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Although I think that's easier said than done.
Hee. I don't think he would hesitate to cut me down if he suspected I was up to something. What a good, upright man. I do wish I had met him in my deep-sea haven rather than here. Welcome, my lords. Oh. The Ooku is meant for the Shogun, our lord. If you are all here, you must all be our lord. Oh, I see.
That logic, okay.
Please. Oh, geez, my voice.
Wow.
Please, this way. We will show you inside. I could tell this floor felt different somehow, but this is still a surprise. So these dolls consider you their lord without fighting. What do you think? It does look like we may have an easier time making our way in if we play along. Yes, I am the Shogun. Sorry, I'm not the Shogun. Are we the Shogun or are we not?
Yes, no. You want rock, paper, scissors?
Sure.
Alright.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Alright, we are not the Shogun. Sorry, I'm not the Shogun. Well, I saw that coming. Samantha is nothing if not honest to a fault, no matter how much it may get her in trouble. Well said. No matter what the circumstances, there can be no excuse for lying. I appreciate your honesty, Lady Samantha. You're welcome.
I mean, white lies aren't so bad.
I'd want every child I raise to be as honest as you. What a good girl you are. Pat, thanks. She just patted my head again. Yep. Your purity of heart is wonderfully refreshing. You must have been raised by an excellent wet nurse. No doubt she takes after another excellent one I could name. So, you are not our lord. This will not do. This is the Ooku. We are not made to welcome anyone else. Well, it seems you've rather agitated them. Life has a funny way of taking these little twists and turns, doesn't it? It is not too late. Admit that you are our lord, the Shogun, and we will be happy to welcome you. As a goddess, I usually like to take people at their word, but this just reeks of suspicion. If this is a trap, we are not falling for it, and if you won't get out of our way, we'll just go on without you. Good, yeah. I was gonna say, Parvati, I really like what you just said. But, yeah, anyways. Actually, we're in battle now. We can talk about, Anime Japan.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright, so day 1 of Anime Japan was, Camelot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, not too much to say about that, but they had, Agravain Seiyu.
Yeah, Yasumoto Hiroki. He was there, and I don't know if I didn't know or forgot that he was Agravain. I was really surprised to see him there. And I was really happy. I'm like, of course, before I wanted an Agravain servant already, but I'm like, this one's like, I really want an Agravain servant now.
Yeah.
Because I think his voice, fits him well, right?
Yeah, I agree. I think it does too. But yeah, I mean, we got a new visual.
Yes, we got a new PV as well.
Yep.
Which, honestly, I feel like a lot of people like more because the first movie I don't think I think the first movie was mostly outsourced.
Yeah.
So a lot of servants or characters didn't look as good, but this time around, they look a lot better.
Yeah, they look pretty okay.
Although the parts with Lancelot looked kind of
I was gonna say, I think most characters looked pretty good. I mean, obviously it's the PV, so they want to show good stuff. But I found, at least for me personally, some of the Knights of the Round Table looked a little bit strange.
Yeah.
Like you said, Lancelot, I don't think he's as ikemen as he's supposed to be. Oh, and there's more story, but I mean,
yeah. You could just finish the train of thought.
Yeah.
Like.
But I mean, we can talk about Nito Chris's role and how she might have taken Sherlock's, at least based off of the PV.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, because she's in a place with a bunch of screens and whatnot. And
I mean, while it's not so bad that they gave it to Nito Chris, to me, personally, it doesn't really make sense for her character. Like,
yeah, but I guess, like, everybody else who's there at Camelot that they have in the movies, I mean, you're not going to get Ozzy to do it, obviously.
Yeah.
You're not going to get the Hassans or Shanzang to do it, obviously. And
so it only falls on, very few people.
Right.
And so, like, my thing is like, obviously they showed... I mean, I talked to Samantha about it briefly before our stream. And I think, at least if I remember correctly, they showed a brief moment of Sherlock in the Babylonia anime. Because obviously there is story relevance for the Atlas Institute and stuff in Camelot. But, I mean, with this sort of continuity problem that it creates, like, I wonder how they'll really navigate that. I mean, obviously, I think most of the people who are watching this movie are familiar with FGO. Like, they're not likely to be going in as anime only.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's only speculation on my part, right? So they do know possibly the limitations that this movie has.
I mean, like, I would say I don't really expect them to animate Sherlock or introduce Sherlock into this. But I mean, at the same time, it's not like you're hiring more people, because you're just hiring Gawain Seiyu to do Sherlock as well, right?
Exactly.
So I feel like they could have kept Sherlock, but
I think it was possible for them to put in Sherlock, but I mean, considering they already cut other characters like Tawara Tota and whatnot, it doesn't surprise me too much that they cut Sherlock as well.
Yeah.
Although I would argue that Sherlock has a bigger role than Tawara Tota.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, there's that. Honestly, I'm not too upset about it, though I kind of wonder if, people will want to, watch part 2 of Camelot, considering how mixed the reactions were for part 1. I heard,
like, obviously we haven't watched it, but, we've heard good and bad things about the first movie. Yeah. And I'm not too sure if they should have put all of their baskets into the last half, like, into the second movie, right? Because, I mean, like, obviously, if they actually did outsource the majority or a good part of the first movie to other studios or whatnot, like, what's the motivation to continue, to the second part, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think if people know that and they're excited about seeing, the climax, for example, being animated, then, they might still go watch. But, it doesn't set a very good precedent, if you ask me. But...
Yeah, I mean, my thing is that it leaves a really bad first impression, right? Because people have this standard of quality that, the Fate anime is typically quite good, or quite well animated, especially, Heaven's Feel obviously was very popular, but even beyond that, like, even as a weekly anime, I felt Babylonia was very good. Extra, like, Last Encore, even though we didn't love, some of the story writing.
Yeah, but the animation
was still quite good.
Yeah.
So I think people are used to seeing stuff that are, done very well, and then when they first watch Camelot, and it goes below their expectations because maybe it was mostly outsourced or whatnot, then it could possibly discourage a lot of people from watching the continuation. Which I think could be a problem, because I think the meat of Camelot is really near the end.
Yeah.
Which is typical for a lot of these FGO singularities anyways. But yeah, those are my general thoughts on it. And
I didn't expect you to talk so much about it. I thought you were just going to talk about Lancelot, and then we would continue talking about it later. But it's okay.
Okay.
But
yeah, we could talk about more of it later.
Yeah, because like we're never gonna read this event first. But yeah, I think overall impressions, though, I am excited for the new movie coming out. And yeah, I mean, it looks good.
I mean, I hope the first movie eventually makes it over to this side of the world. But Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Alright, anyways, let's continue. And we'll talk more about Camelot movie and Anime Japan stuff afterwards. Alright. Okay. I feel sick, and it's even worse if I try to keep my mouth shut. Oh, I wonder if there's something in the air. Are you okay, Tsubone? Do you need to lie down? I don't mean it like that. I mean, this whole fake Ooku is making me sick.
Oh.
I always thought it was strange that it had turned into an underground labyrinth, but now it's even stranger. This kind of structure shouldn't even be possible for the Ooku. Places that used to have a laboratory are now just hallways, and many of these sliding doors just lead to dead ends.
That's true.
True, these routes we've been taking are almost dizzying. Yeah.
I feel like that's the point. Like, that's the point of a place that's trying to trap you.
Yeah, it's a labyrinth after all. This floor seems to be using its own bizarre labyrinthine construction to impede us. I can tell how unique it is just from mapping it out. And as a result, your walking speed has been getting slower and slower. But thanks to Kasuga no Tsubone, you have been able to avoid getting completely lost. We are lucky to have such a capable guide leading us around. I am reminded again how essential navigators really are. Well, I guess my basic knowledge of the Ooku still applies, no matter how bizarre its new structure may be. After that, it all just comes down to figuring out the architect's habits and a little bit of intuition. It's nothing that impressive, really.
That's actually pretty impressive to me. I mean, because it's not easy to... I mean, even if you have some... I guess she wouldn't just have basic knowledge of the Ooku, right? She knows it quite well because, you know, she helps run the place. But, like, the fact that it's been turned into a labyrinth and you know, you're still able to use your intuition to kind of figure out where to go. I mean, I think that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Anyways, surely there can be none more familiar with the Ooku's working than you, Lady Fuku. Your knowledge easily surpasses the Shogun's or Lord Doi Toshikatsu, to say nothing of myself. You did well choosing the Oku's most knowledgeable person for your guide master. Perhaps the heavens are on our side. I can't take credit for that. That was all part. Yeah, she was kind of on death's door, and then, you know, Parvati's like, hey, I'll help you out. Oh, I just got lucky. But I suppose it goes to show how it's always worth your time to help others in need.
That's true.
Oh, sorry. I guess you don't need me on this floor, do you? I'll just slow you all down. Wait, why?
I don't know.
Okay, Tsubone, you take it from here.
I guess because Tsubone is our guide.
Yeah, I guess so. Now that you mention the heavens, you do have a rather virtuous face, Lady Samantha.
We do?
I guess.
Thanks.
I suspect you still have some wonderful latent talent lying dormant, the kind with lots of room left to grow. First Camelot movie was by Studio MD, a sub-studio for Production IG. Second movie produced by Production IG. Yeah. So, I did see that it was, like done by a smaller part of the thing, but yeah, no, it's good that, you know, I guess you can finally get not the Production IG part in the second movie.
You know what? This time in the trailer, I saw the sun. Because you know how last time, like, in one of the footage clips that we saw, like, Gawain stopped, like, Mash with his hand or something. They, like, didn't want to, have him, like, maybe throw his sword or whatever, right? And I was like, oh, man, maybe, like, we won't get anything. But in this trailer, I saw the sun.
Very important.
So there's hope.
Yeah.
That's all.
What, that he'll throw his sword?
Honestly, though, it's probably because...
I mean, I want to see that too, but, like...
Probably because King Hassan's gonna, like, block everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
That's true. But I still want to see Gawain throw his sword. I think that's really cool.
I want it... Like, that's like the one thing I wanted to see in this movie. Gawain throw his sword.
Yeah.
And then just, like, catch it and just boom! Right? Yeah. But, no. Well, apparently not, so... But, I mean, Stella's supposed to be very cool in the first movie, so there's that.
Yay.
Anyways,
we keep on getting derailed. Alright, let's keep on going. Yes, I have lots of latent talent lying dormant. The kind with lots of room left to grow. Okay. You think so? I think you're giving me too much credit.
We're saving the world. I think we're pretty virtuous.
You think so? She said latent talent.
Oh, latent talent?
I do.
I don't know.
We're just doing our best.
We could, like, talk no Jutsu Tiamat in the anime, so, like...
Oh, yeah. Alright, I've made up my mind. If fate brought us together, then I'm going to make the most of it. While we're down here walking this labyrinth, I'll take you all under my wing and educate you as any good wet nurse's duty. If there's anything you'd like to know more about, just say the word. I'm excellent at cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, sewing, and meditating between the worlds. Mediating between the worlds inside and outside the Ooku, if I do say so myself.
That's a lot of skill.
I can take care of anything that needs doing in a flash, and I'm also the type who needs to keep busy all the time. Honestly, it's been depressing for me to go through this labyrinthine Ooku in silence, especially with this bizarre layout. Of course, I'm happy to completely devote myself to finding a way through if it means rescuing the Shogun. But that doesn't mean there's no time for a few diversions along the way. In fact, I'd even say they're necessary. I guess so. I mean, what if everybody else starts kind of dying or whatever?
Well,
because we decided to divert too far away. Well, whatever. Spoken like a skilled multitasker and workaholic, I can sympathize very well. Great, I've got lots of things I want to ask. What about you, Tsubone? Isn't there anything you want to ask us? I mean, I guess you could ask us stuff. Oh my, you're rather shrewd, aren't you? I am. Honestly, yes. I'm intensely curious to hear what things are like in the future. Oh wait, we can't tell you. But, as you said before, there are some things I'm just not meant to know. Well, as long as we don't tell you anything that directly pertains to you. I don't think it would hurt to tell you about modern-day life and customs in general, or about Chaldea.
I mean, guess not. Yeah, in general, you don't have to tell them about the state of the world.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if she would be able to...
we have flushing toilets or something.
I was gonna say, I wonder if she would be able to even comprehend some of the things that we told her, though.
That's true, but, I mean, if you kind of break it down, you might be able to.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's been pretty open-minded so far, so
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you, Lady Mash. That would be great great help in staving off boredom on the way. Hello, how are you? Long time no see?
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Alright. Nothing brings me more joy than raising talented people, which is why I'm also very passionate about self-improvement. That's good. That's nice. Now let's move quickly, but not so quickly that we can't have a nice conversation on the way.
I feel like we had a longer conversation than they had.
Alright, let's keep on going. Time to use the guide again to find out where I need to go. Alright. Let's see. I think it's...
You go down.
Down. Yeah. Alright. Guides are so good.
Yeah, they're really useful.
Alright. It looks like a big door, but the actual entrance is the smaller door below. Alright. Ooh. It's a nice room.
Yeah, actually, that's what I really like about this event. Even though, obviously the rooms are... there's a lot of rooms, but all of the rooms have kind of
They're really
different
unique.
things in it. Yeah. They make it as unique as they can.
Yeah. Alright. It's an ordeal just to reach the room, but it feels like a little cramped with so much inside. Hang on, it feels a little cramped with so much inside, too. Am I really going the right way? Yep. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Alright. Act 3, Path of Insincerity, Part 3. I wonder how many parts there are to this section.
Who knows?
I thought I could help you make headway faster once I'd made some progress on my analysis of the labyrinth's pattern. But I'm afraid its layout is still too difficult for me to predict. Yeah, don't worry about it, Mash. I'm sorry. Please, don't be. All the speed in the world isn't going to help us if we just end up running around in circles.
That's true.
I'm sure we would be taking even longer if we did not have you leading the way, Tsubone. Relatively speaking, one could argue that we are already hurrying as quickly as we can. At any rate, analyzing the labyrinth's data is primarily my job, so I promise I will be doing everything in my power to figure out what still lies ahead. And I promise I'll be doing my best to help keep you all healthy. Alright. Speaking of which, you've been walking for a pretty long time now. Are you holding up okay, Master? Yes. I might be feeling a little dizzy. Alright, maybe not.
Apparently not.
I'm not okay. Well, we can't have that. Okay, let's take a break then. We'll get nowhere fast if we push ourselves too hard too soon, after all. This place looks like a living room. Maybe there's a futon you can lie down on somewhere. A futon in the Ooku. At this point, I think anything soft would do. What about seating cushions? Are there any of those there? I'm pretty sure I could just lie on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh my, anything soft would do? Alright, Kiara. So that is what we need now, is it? Something soft upon which Master can lie in sweet repose?
Lap cushion or something.
You must be referring to a woman's body, yes? I mean, yes, those are soft, but no. No, just no.
We could sleep on the floor. It's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, some people go actively search for, like, really hard floors. I mean, really hard beds to sleep on.
It's supposed to be really healthy. Like, sleeping on the floor, like, or like, on like a hard surface, like, like, I don't know how comfortable it really is, but it's supposed to be pretty healthy.
Oh, forgive me. You are forgiven? I suppose I was so distracted that I spoke thoughtlessly, even crudely. It's fine. Perhaps I may have, at times, a somewhat lurid turn of mind. Oh, how embarrassing. I just hope I haven't said anything to arouse your ire. Somewhat lurid turn of mind, she says. I'm fine. Well, everyone makes mistakes now and then. Please pay it no mind. I mean, yeah, I guess that's how we can look at it.
Yeah.
I'm more interested to hear what it was you were thinking about. If you're feeling a little unwell yourself, maybe it would be good for you to rest up too. Oh no, quite the opposite. I did not quite understand at first, but as we've made our way through this floor, I've come to see how I might be able to help, in however small a way.
Okay.
Master, you've been receiving mapping data from... I said maping. I'm like, mapping data from Lady Sion and Lady Mash, correct? May I borrow the device you have been using to read it, please? Sure, fine with me. What are you going to do with it? Thank you, Master. Now, let me see what I can do with this data myself. I apologize if this is rude, but I'm surprised you know your way around that so well. I'm impressed you know as much about computers as you do about Buddhism.
She's a very capable woman.
Yeah. It looks like you're adding some new numbers to the map. Fascinating. What is this data, and how are you evaluating it? That's a good question. I suppose the simplest explanation would be that I'm merely taking the impressions I gathered in my capacity of my true profession and quantifying them. Okay? Your true profession, given how skilled you are as a nun, it's hard to imagine you ever doing any other kind of work. Teehee! Yes, I'm indeed a nun now, but I'm also a therapist of sorts.
A therapist, huh?
My calling entailed listening to people speak of their troubles, helping them develop strategies for coping, uncovering the traumas they had buried deep within themselves, and then taking that pain away. I wouldn't say I exactly chose it as a profession so much as I fell into it when I realized just what it was that I was doing. I see. Well, that's not too surprising. I'm sure any highly virtuous member of the clergy would attract people wanting to lay down their burdens.
I guess so.
Yeah. Like those confession boxes or something.
Yeah. Those confessionals.
After all, saving people is a core part of Buddhist teachings, right? Yes, that's right. The title given to those who devote themselves to saving all living things is Bodhisattva. I hope I said that right.
You know what it reminds me of? You know those people who you know how sometimes you have people who buy fish or whatnot from let's say a pet store or something.
Okay.
And then they just release it into the wild, saving them.
Yeah.
Right? They might be Buddhist. They might not be, right? But sometimes they are Buddhist,
Yeah.
and I'm just sometimes that can be bad too, right?
Like those giant goldfish, that
right.
monster goldfish.
Yeah, because they're not supposed to be in those environments.
And
yeah. So sometimes saving everyone can be a bad thing too.
Yeah. I don't know how we talked about giant goldfish.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I just this reminds me of, I'm sorry. I derailed.
No, it's okay.
Much.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's see. That is what I strive for, to do my best to save all living things, no matter how big or small or anything else. Shujo Muhen Seigando, the vow to save all living things. Homon Mujin Seigan Gaku, the vow to learn as many things as possible. Butsudo Mujo Seiganjo, the vow to seek enlightenment. These are the various vows I have made to myself. I was simply doing my best to uphold them. But the desire to save others is still, in itself, a desire that I once thought of as that I once thought of this as my calling only shows how far I still am from enlightenment. Okay? But that is a paltry price to pay for one such as myself to save those in need or relieve them of their own earthly desires. Should it be necessary, I would gladly offer up my body and soul in service to those in need. I recognize those. Those are the 4 Buddhist vows any budding bodhisattva strives to fulfill. Oh wait, did you say 4? I only counted 3. What's the last one? What is the last one? I believe the 4th is called Bonno Muryo. Muryo Seigandan, and that it is the vow to relinquish all one's earthly desires. I remember hearing about such things from the high priest I studied under as a young man, so as to apply them to my swordsmanship. Teehee, I will say only that some things are left best unspoken. I have, of course, made that vow as well, but I imagine you and I interpret it rather differently. ... At any rate, it is thanks to all of that I happen to have a bit better understanding of what goes on in others' hearts than most. And that is perhaps why I was able to sense this. In brief, the mazes on these floors all feel as though they represent some condition of the heart. What do you mean? Actions and emotions are inextricably... Geez, I can't read over the last few days.
Yeah, it's
inextricably linked.
Inextricably. It's hard to say.
Yeah. Just as certain behaviors elicit specific feelings in an individual, so can this apply to any number of people. The opposite is true as well, to a degree. Creating feelings in someone can help determine how they may act. By way of example, let's say a group of people is exploring a maze, and they come to a fork in the path. It is not difficult to imagine that those most enthusiastic among their number might choose one path to take, while those favoring caution might choose another. There you have it. If you wish your more eager parties to win, you merely place your goal at the end of the path they are more likely to choose, or do the reverse for the cautious.
Okay.
I suppose you're right. So, with that in mind, and based on the paths we have seen so far, I was wondering if there might be some rule related to the heart on this floor that could help us determine the correct route. Those numbers I appended to the map are my estimates based on these theories. And if I'm correct, I believe that on this floor, the more we follow our urge to keep moving forward, the more likely it is we'll come to a dead end. Oh.
I see.
I see? Come to think of it, I might have noticed the same thing.
No way.
No. That being the case, we can plot a way forward that will help us reach our goal. In essence, what we must do is lie to ourselves, in a sense, and choose the path that appeals less to our desire to make forward advances. Now that you mention it, there have been times when we've only found a way forward. Once we investigated places like bathrooms and closets that you would think would be dead ends. And then there's the way this path has been anything but straightforward. So you're saying that there are laws governing these layouts? That it's not all just a coincidence? Assuming my analysis is correct, yes, I think so. That's impressive. If that is true, it's going to be super helpful. Yeah, that's true. This is great. I never thought you would provide us with helpful analysis like this on top of your fighting skills.
Thanks, Kiara.
Having you as the last servant at Chaldea might just have been the best stroke of luck we could have hoped for. Fluctuations based on one state of mind, huh? I was analyzing the rules governing this labyrinth's 3-dimensional layout on our end too, of course. But I never would have thought to include psychological parameters that accounted for how you felt by going down certain paths. I guess there are some things that can only be apparent when you are actually out in the field. I cannot believe I missed this. Please don't feel bad. It is only our good fortune that permitted me to notice this. Besides, I doubt this alone would be enough to see us to our goal. Some parts of this, I'm afraid, I cannot figure out, I must confess. And I expect we will encounter paths in the future that will be even harder to choose between now that we understand this governing principle. So in those cases, we will still need to depend on Lady Kasuga no Tsupone to show us the correct path. So it still comes down to my intuition, huh? I can do that. All that aside, you really are something else, Lady Sesshoin. Between your cool-headedness, your analytical insights, and your keen observation, I don't think you're quite like any monk I've ever met. If it were at all possible, I would love to hire you for the Ooku once this is all over.
Oh, I don't know.
The Ooku's true attendants are always worrying about one thing or another. If they could talk to you about their problems, I think you would be able to help resolve them handedly. What do you say, Lady Sesshoin? I'd be happy to reward you handsomely for your trouble. Oh my, that sounds lovely. Of course I would be happy to go wherever I am needed. Oh, but don't worry about a reward. I love people so very much. Guiding them to salvation is its own reward.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Look at those Jesus beams.
Gasp. Something tells me that would be a very bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, I'm glad that, she's willing to help people.
Yeah.
But,
you know,
yeah.
give a hand to those people in need.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I am your servant now, yes, master? Forgive me, Lady Kasuga no Tsupone, but I'm afraid I must decline your kind offer to serve as the Oku's therapist. Hehe, sawaka sawaka. Kiara really has been a huge help, but something still feels off about her. I get the feeling we shouldn't depend on Kiara too much if we can help it. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Alright, well, let's make our way to the next story section, and while we're at it, we might as well talk, because these battles aren't very long, so, like...
Yeah, they're not.
Alright, let me just find the way to go first. Oh gosh. I have no idea. Do I go down?
Let's see. Well, you can get a Hanafuda card if you go.
Do I need the Hanafuda card? I can get it
honestly,
myself later, right?
I'm not sure.
Whatever. I'm just gonna keep on going to the story node, and only if I need the Hanafuda. I think I have to go down.
You have to go down because it'll sort of
kind of this one. I think it's this one.
I think it's that one too.
Yeah. All right, we're just gonna say it's this one. Okay, but anyways, yeah. Walls only sitting room. Let's go. The room has only walls and no exit. It appears to be a dead end. Oh, actually, I wanted to talk to you more about Anime Japan. That Nito recap with Ozzy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. They, like... Did they recap the first movie?
I think
so.
They did,
yeah.
I thought it was really funny with the way that commentary.
They did it.
Yeah. But yeah. And suddenly, in the middle of their panel, like TMR Takanori Nishikawa came onto the stream.
Yes,
he was the ambassador for Anime Japan. And I guess, especially when they started asking questions that had nothing to do with FGO
or with Fate in general.
Yeah. And so, I mean, those parts were still fun though. But I mean, I forgot actually until Takanori brought it up. That he was a part of Fate as well as singing Bright Burning Shout for
Last Encore.
Last Encore. I'm like, oh yeah, and yeah. So even though he might not know much about it, it was still nice to see him and Yasumoto Hiroki. His like, this is not about FGO though. Like, those comments are really funny. Yeah, but anyways, let me just read this for a second. We'll keep on talking. When you approach the wall and look closely, you find that there's a handle affixed to it. Okay, that's nice. But yeah, I mean, on the first day of Anime Japan, you pull the handle and the wall opens up. It appears the door was painted to look like a wall. Oh, okay. There was also a Prisma Ilia stream.
Oh yeah, that's
on
right.
That day as
I
well.
completely forgot. So yeah, I mean, we got, Aprilia panel, which was all right.
I think it's a new movie.
Yeah, I think so. But I feel like I've seen that, that visual with, Ilya with, Excalibur already online. Like, I feel like they already released that a while ago, but
maybe it was just a panel just to celebrate the movie? I don't really know.
I don't know.
But all I remember is
it coming out soon? Is that why, maybe?
I think it's coming out this year, but I don't really know.
Yeah, I think so. I
don't really remember. All I remember from that stream is voice acting, and that's about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what happened on that stream too. Yeah, read this first. I'm trying to think.
There's a sign propped in front of a skeleton model that says no entry. Well, we're gonna enter anyways. Oh, there really is a skeleton in here. Oh, okay. Here we go. I guess we'll just bring Evencies.
Yeah.
Hokusai. Alright, Hokusai it is. Hokusai is just my multi-purpose go-to at this point. You ignore the sign and pass through when suddenly the skeleton starts to move. You knew that was coming. Alright. But yeah, Aprilia stream. What happened again? I don't even remember.
Honestly, to me, it just felt like a giant promo for the movie. Like, it wasn't... They're, like, selling a Aprilia tapestry or something. Like...
I don't even remember. Alright, whatever. We can talk about something else.
It's like, I have, like, no recollection of this stream, because, like, not that much happened.
Yeah. Okay, well then yesterday's Fake Grand Carnival stream.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah, I mean, they showed new visuals for some of the servants. John, Jolter,
Castiel is in it.
I don't really remember.
Jolter's in it. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I was okay. I wasn't sure if like the person who plays Gudako like played FGO, because you know not all the seiyuu.
Yeah.
But she said, I think she said that she started playing this year or in the past year.
Yeah, I mean, she was talking about Limbo.
Yeah, she was using Doman.
Or rather, Doman. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that was basically it.
But yeah, no, it was nice to finally have both Gudas there, especially since I mean, female Gouda is really prevalent in say the
like more of the gag stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you know, still appreciate her, and especially with Fake Grand Carnival, that's more of a kind of gag like format. I don't know, style.
Yeah.
And so I think it was nice to have her there. And yeah, but yeah, I don't really know what else to say about Fake Grand. Oh my gosh, the Grand Blue Fantasy.
Oh my god. It was. What was it again?
I don't know, but
Grand Ball Fantasy or something. Yeah.
I think I know it was winning last night, but I have no idea if it's still winning or.
I think it won in the end. I don't know.
It probably won.
Yeah.
That was really funny. But yeah. Anyways, the FGO collab with the one and only
FGO Waltz.
Yay!
I don't think anybody really saw this coming.
Yeah.
And anybody who did, like, probably should become a clairvoyant or something.
But I mean, I guess some people. I mean, I know we weren't super hyped about it, but I guess the thing is, like, you know, we were expecting, you know, maybe Tsukihime collab or something, because you know, we typically don't have very many collabs a year, and so.
Well, they've changed it to one a year now, basically.
Yeah, and so hang on, I just need to find out where we need to go. Where is this room? Well. I think I go right.
You go up.
Left. Alright, okay. So, yeah, I mean, I don't feel like a lot of people were really obviously expecting that collab.
Yeah.
I mean, there are rows of things that look like bottles of water. You hesitate to go near them. That's fine. But, yeah, I mean.
Honestly, I'm not as upset as I thought I would be. At the same time, I feel like it just really seems like a wasted opportunity.
Rip Tsukihime collab.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of hoping that they will collab like later in the year because you know it's coming out in August. Mm-hmm. So you know if they collab around August. Maybe September or something.
Maybe September gives some people some time to play.
Yeah, it gives the people some time to play and have the people can get it.
Yeah, like I mean,
I feel like that might work. Mm-hmm.
I know, like I saw online, some people were like, you know, some people are thankful that it's not a Tsukihime collab because they don't want any, I guess, preconceptions of some of the new material that might be in the game.
Okay,
which I can understand.
Like they don't want to be spoiled before it comes out.
Well, yeah. Like they want to go in kind of, you know, without spoilers or anything. Yeah. Right? And I can understand that, but I feel like there has to be other properties that they can still do, right? Yeah. Like there's still prototype servants that they haven't released. There's still like Extella servants, even if they don't go into the strange fake stuff because you know they don't want to put those characters in. That I can understand. Yeah. But there's still so many other characters that they, at least in my mind, should be able to use, right? So to me, I feel like FGO Waltz was not the best choice that they could have done. Yeah, I mean, like the whole thing, the big thing I keep on seeing is FGO collabing with itself. Yeah. And it's like, it's not even really another work, but it's just a spin-off of FGO. Yeah. But to me, it'd be kind of like if they did a collab with, you know, those one-off April Fool's games that they make. Yeah, to me it's pretty equivalent, right? And I guess it's kind of disappointing in that sense. Or like if they did like a collab of, you know, the manga versions of FGO or something. I mean, like, that's kind of how I see it. But I mean, I think the one thing that people, I think the one thing that people are still happy about are obviously the new welfare that we're going to get. Mysterious Idol X, I think that's what she's called. Alter. Yeah. And honestly, I think she looks great. I think she looks good too. I really like her design. I like her outfit. I think she looks really good. She is obviously a free foreigner, which is really great. Yeah. But I mean, I was talking to Samantha yesterday. I'm pretty sure we've mentioned this before, but it seems like in the last maybe year and a half or so, they've really been giving us a lot of foreigners to roll for. Yeah. We had, you know, Yang Guifei, we had Voyager, we had Van Gogh, and now we had a Voyager banner again recently. Yeah. And then now we have a free welfare foreigner. Yeah, so like, I'm kind of curious what we have to go up against. Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously LB6, which we can talk about later. I mean, there's not that much to talk about. It's apparently coming out in June. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see what we get in between now and then. Yeah. Obviously, we will be getting the collab event, so there's that in between. I don't really know if we'll get anything else. I mean, I don't really know how this event is even really going, right? Because it's like every week, on Tuesdays, they're gonna show 2 costumes? Something like that. Out of 12? Yeah. So I mean, they already showed 2 of the costumes. Yeah. It's Mash and Helena. Yeah, and, you know, they look good. To be honest, I don't think I have any, like, we were looking at, like, the list of servants they kind of have costumes for in Waltz, and I'm like, I don't think I have any of these characters saved. I mean, like, okay, I have, like, you know, like Serenity or something, or yeah. So I mean, I have the list here. It's Helena, Ishtar, Skahak, Shuten Doji, Tamamo Cat, Meb, Jolter, Serenity, Okita, Altera, Nero, Ushibakamaru, Uriel, Jan, and Nito Chris. So, I mean, those are the ones currently in FGO Waltz. Yeah. Right? So, I mean, I think people are right. It would be based off of those I think characters. People are right to speculate that, you know, a lot of the costumes that we'll be getting will be for at least most of these characters. Yeah. Which, fine by me. Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm not personally that upset that there's no husbando, you know, costumes because I mean, it's I guess FGO Waltz, like I really guess care. I'll just get my costumes in summer, you know. Yeah, no, well, like I'll get the costumes, I'll get the welfare, but I'll be like, easy skip, you know. Yeah, yeah. But I think there's still a good possibility that, you know, there will be an SSR, so I think it'll be interesting to see who that might be.
Yeah, an SSR for FGO Waltz.
I don't know, okay? We're gonna have, I don't know, Saber Mash or something.
SSR Mash.
She'll finally use her sword.
I was gonna say, you can finally give her grails.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah.
Maybe. I guess we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't think we're, like, super hyped for it. Seems like kind of a wasted opportunity, but it is what it is.
Kind of just felt like they had nothing else to collab with.
Yeah, like, I saw it, I was like, wait, you're collabing with this of all things? And I think that's what people are most upset about, rather than them actually collabing with
Yeah, because I remember that there was some graphic about, like, App Media put out a poll of what things you wanted to collab with, and it wasn't even an option.
Honestly, no, I really think that nobody had this on their radar at all.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just like they want to pump the numbers of people playing Waltz or anything, but I'm just like, yeah, this is
You're like, I don't know about
so
this one.
funny. Yeah. But I think it's at a point where maybe people think it's so ridiculous that it's like, well what can you say?
Yeah. So I don't really know if this is a story one or not, but I just went on based off the guide of where quartz are, so I assume that this is something. But I'm immediately thrown into a battle, so I don't really know if there's anything.
Well, sometimes the story parts come afterwards.
I guess so. Oh. Okay. Well, well, here you go. Okay, let's see. What does this do? Increase maximum HP and increase NP charge. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I guess not. So close.
She was very close. So strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really impressed by the people who, like, you know, instantly maxed Kama.
Yeah, I know.
And, like, I mean, people were clearly ready for her.
Uh-huh. I mean, yeah. I mean, especially, I mean, not just because, you know, she's a pseudo-servant for Sakura, but, you know, I feel like on her own as well, Kama is very well received.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, acquired 9th Shogun Tokugawa Ieshige's Inro. Okay, that's nice. Is that it?
I think so.
Guess so. Okay, cool.
That was the story.
Yay. Alright, where's the next part? How do I read this? So, down here... So is it like this?
Yeah, it just goes down.
And then like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, it just like
let's follow the guide. Alright, let's go. Okay, you open the door and an intense wave of heat flows out. It's so hot you hesitate to go in. There's a Miss Green character narrating Waltz, speculated to be someone called Tsuru no Ongaishi. Oh.
I actually saw people mention that I think there's some like lost room, some, you know, Moonlight Lost Room, the OVA. Like I think people said that there's some lore in.
Wait, so every FGO Waltz has lore in it?
I don't know.
Should we be playing this game?
I played that game for like 10 minutes, okay? And I stopped playing because my eyes were hurting. Okay, maybe 15, but yeah, I sure as heck did not read the lore.
I had no idea that FGO Waltz had lore to. I guess if they wanted to actually make, have some incentive of people to play the game beyond I Dance with Mash.
You can dance with Artoria.
Oh, you can?
I think so.
I only saw you dancing with Mash, so I have
sure
no idea. Alright, when you open the door, a folding screen appears in the doorway. I feel like if they could have more characters to dance with, it'd be,
I feel like what they could do for, like, this FGO Waltz event, they could give us, like, a dancing mystic code.
Okay.
Like, then maybe people won't be as mad, At least you get a mystic code, you get a welfare,
So, like, it's kind of like, like the Persona Dancing All Night version of...
What?
Like, how there's Dancing All Night, and they just all have dance clothes.
Yeah, I guess so. But, like, Gouda can have dance clothes. No, it has to be... No, it's FGO Waltz. They can't just have those,
you mean like...
Clothes.
You mean like tux or something, or like a dress or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're totally not on the same page.
No.
Alright, sitting room. You can't push down a wardrobe. Oh, okay. You realize you could just jump on top of a wardrobe and keep going. You easily get through. Alright, good job, smart Gouda. I think I'm going the right way. Alright. Well, here's another one. So... So bring Tamamo again. Let's see, do I have any archers besides Tora Tota? I don't think so. Alright. I guess we're just gonna continue with Hokusai. Although, if there is a Lancer, I'm gonna bring Yakyu. The warriors did not tolerate cheating of that sort. Oh, okay. The room was called Moonlight. It's the same room as the Lost Room. Well, it was kind of a singularity inside Moonlight. Lost Room seems like a lost belt instead. Huh, okay.
I feel like maybe they can expand on that then. Like in FGO?
Yeah. Because I feel like a lot, well, at least for me, like, I just saw it as a one-off, spin-off type of deal.
Yeah.
Right? And I really did not take this game seriously at all. But I feel like if it has some, like, relevance, especially to like, the Lost Room or whatever.
Yeah. Chaldea lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I really doubt that they would localize Waltz for, English players.
Yeah, I kind of wonder what they'll do for NA.
Yeah.
Are they actually going to bring Waltz to NA?
I doubt it. But I don't know if I've seen translations for Waltz, to be honest. Although, to be fair, I have never looked for them, so there very well could be. But, I mean, I'd be interested to see what exactly that lore stuff is, because I remember when we were watching that OVA, right, we were kind of confused.
Yeah.
About kind of what was going on in that room.
Yeah.
But I mean, there were still some interesting things there, and especially if they're going to expand on it per se, right?
Yeah.
Then I think it's a good opportunity to, get people acquainted with it.
Yeah.
Who, I don't know, maybe they never watched the OVA, or they don't play Waltz, right?
Yeah.
Because, some people might not want to play a rhythm game, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you played it, it was quite difficult to play because...
Yeah, I found it pretty hard to play.
I mean, we play a lot of rhythm games, actually, and...
I get so distracted by the dancing, and I don't know if, we could, turn it off or whatnot, but, I couldn't play it, so that's why I stopped. But, yeah I mean... Yeah. I mean, I hope that people... will enjoy it if they delve into the lore of, Chaldea and stuff. because there's a lot of interesting stuff with the history of Chaldea and, you know, especially what we're trying to achieve, right? I think with, let's say, Arcade, right?
Yeah.
You know, they're delving into different storylines, right? Especially with the Lost Jerusalem stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's a good way to kind of expand the FGO story without having to put everything into universe. The game. Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense for them because they want to expand those other properties of FGO. They want to give people a reason to play it, right?
Right.
And
because I mean, like, I mean, we've talked about this before, but FGO Arcade is quite a time and money sink, right?
Right.
Especially if it's essentially almost the same thing. But that's why they have, like, you know, different welfares or new welfares
and exclusive content.
Right. Which I think is good for the game. Maybe not for us as fans, but you know, is good for the game.
Yeah. And I mean, I saw people also mentioning because Nasu is writing LB6, it doesn't really make sense for him to write a massive, you know, collab story.
Right.
Maybe. So, you know, Tsukihime or like Prototype or whatever might not be in the running for that reason.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I can see the argument for, because obviously, as we know, some of these Lost Spells are very long, like their scenarios, and you know, LB5 got split up into so many different parts, and you know,
I mean, I guess like the only disappointing thing is how long it took, but I think because obviously you wouldn't want a Tsukihime collab to be written by somebody else, right? I mean, at least if I were a fan, I wouldn't want to. But when Waltz App released, there was a special quest in FGO about Waltz Moonlight Lost Room. Okay.
Oh yeah, there was. I didn't read translations for it though. So actually, I wonder when that's coming in NA. I have no idea.
Probably like next year or something.
Yeah. When did Waltz come out again? That was last year, right?
I think so. I think it came out around the anniversary. Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like they advertised it during the anniversary, but I'm not sure. You know, I can probably check. Let's see. FGO Waltz. When did you come out?
Alright, I got another one of these. Acquired 6th Shogun Tokugawa Ienobu's Iro. Okay. Cool. We're blazing through these floors.
Okay, so there was a Waltz in the Moonlight Lost Room campaign in August of last year.
Okay.
August to September. This one is campaign 2, so yeah, around August. So yeah, around the anniversary. Because I know they had like limited downloads and all of that jazz, and then Ku app totally went down because they were letting people like me download it.
But yeah. I mean, I'm still interested in how it comes because you checked, right? After you know the 6 weeks or so, it'll be around Golden Week time. So I guess we'll have to see.
We'll have to see if they, you know, add anything, because
I honestly can't really imagine what type of, you know, big event they could do for this collaboration, right? Like, really.
Yeah, I mean, they could go very lore heavy if they wanted to, but I'm not really sure how they'll do that. I mean, FGO's been experimenting with, you know, new event types. Not too much, but they could totally make FGO into a rhythm game, I guess.
Yeah.
They could. I mean, I'd play it, but just from what I've played in FGO Waltz, I was not a big fan of their gameplay. I found the notes too hard to read.
I think they need a bit more inspiration from more popular music rhythm games. Okay, I think I found the end. Was there really nothing else left to read?
No, there should be.
Like, Roan can be heard from the next room. Okay, so then here might be it. Trickery room. Alright, here we go. Alright, it took us a while, but we finally got here. Alright.
You're like blazing through this floor compared to last time.
I know, it's because I have a guide and I could just choose the one. Not like last time, we were just like, oh, it's a dead end.
Where do I go?
And another dead end. Alright. There we go. I mean, we only wanted to really see the story anyways. Like, in my off time, I can go through all the dead ends all I want.
Yeah.
Alright, Act 3, Path of Insincerity, Part 4. Look out, Master! It's Kama! Oh, okay. Hey, Kama. Oh, great. You took the honest route here. You lot really are hopeless, aren't you? Why couldn't you... Why couldn't you let the attendants do their job? You could have been here in no time if you just let them show you the way. Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, they probably would have forced you to fight them anyway, right?
Maybe. But that's okay. This doesn't change how I feel about you. I still hate you now just as much as before. Isn't it reassuring knowing that no matter what you do, nothing about me or how I feel will change? Now don't worry and enjoy the journey. Stop talking out of both sides of your mouth. All we want to know is the truth. Oh, right. You think I'm a liar, don't you? Never mind that. I've been telling you the truth this whole time. Once a goody two-shoes, always a goody two-shoes, huh, Parvati? Well, you're right, as usual. Ugh, you make me sick. I already know you hate me. Alright, I'll be more direct then. Is this about me? Did you turn everyone from Edo Castle and Chaldea into building materials for this Ooku? Just so you could get back at me? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Heh. Hee hee. Aha. Aha ha ha. Aha ha 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 ha. Are you serious? You are, aren't you? Ugh, you're even more of a goody-goody nitwit than I thought. I guess you pretty goddesses really do think the world revolves around you, huh? What a joke.
She's like, who do you think you are?
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not doing this for you.
I'm doing it for me.
I didn't think it was likely. I know how preposterous it sounds. But I had to check just to make sure all right. Anyway, if that's not the case, then that clears up one thing. You aren't here so you can get back at me, which must mean that I'm here only because you are. Whatever it is you're up to, something is telling me I have to put a stop to it. So, I'll ask you one more time. What are you up to? Why did you make the Ooku? Why did you abduct everyone? Why did you abduct everyone? I might not be a liar, but that doesn't mean I'm always completely truthful. If I had made things real simple, well, I guess I do for you guys, and boil it down to whether I'm a good or bad girl, I'd say I'm a bad girl, okay? Is that your way of saying you aren't going to tell us? More like there's just no need, even if you guys will figure it out. Even you guys will figure it out sooner or later. Really, I'm just lazy. I can barely work up the energy to do anything. That's why I'm not even going to try and stop you now. Our paths just happen to cross here, that's all. By all means, keep doing what you're doing. Oh my, how kind of you. Last time you said your goal was to have us wander this labyrinth for eternity. But now you're letting us make our way to the next floor out of the goodness of your heart. Well, that's nice. Why, it's almost as if you want us to penetrate all the way to the deepest innermost chamber of this labyrinth. Dot dot dot. I only meant that I'm not going to try and stop you. You do need a proper welcome at these major junction points after all, so I'm putting others in charge of that. Well, that's nice.
Here we go again. It's another ghost.
Yeah, a proper welcome, I find it difficult to believe we will be subjected to anything remotely satisfactory. Oh no, it'll be fine. It's all set up so you become like that naturally. And I don't mean the Ooku, I mean all of you. This is the Ooku, an inner chamber kept away from the surface, an isolated nighttime paradise that never sees the light of day. I would be an abject failure as a host if I couldn't make sure its guests were properly entertained. Now go on, my attendants. These poor, pitiful humans are being kept down by meaningless nonsense thanks to Fumogokai, the precept which forbids lying. Okay. Go on and let them experience the Ooku's full and unbridled pleasures for themselves. Okay. Well, I didn't expect to suddenly see Kama out of nowhere. I kind of expected to see that
Matsudaira guy. She seems more like final bossy than she
But, you know, we just keep on seeing her.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine too.
Maybe she's kind of bored.
I think she is. I think she is. Let's see. What can I do? Oh, hang on. I just don't want this ghost thing to take my NP away, you know?
Can it? I don't
think so. Because usually ghosts
Small
can.
ones can. Big ones, I don't think they can.
I have no idea. Yeah, there we go. Death's Embrace.
Oh. You know Hokusai's first skill has a charge on it, right?
Does it?
Yeah.
Do you know how much? I just don't want it to go away after I'm trying to get her NP, you know?
Oh, I think it's like... I used somebody's and it was like 30%. I don't know if it's the max, though.
Mine's at 10/10, so it should be okay. Oh, never mind, not a problem.
She's just really good at getting her NP anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, I forgot I gave her the damage seed. That's probably why that ghost died. Alright, well, sweet.
Oh yeah, anything else we want to say about the FGO stream?
Not really. I mean, yeah, I think it was quite nice. I mean, for 2 days, not too bad.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, besides, you know, last one being like 3 a.m., I'm like, okay, but, you know, it's not like they haven't had super late streams before.
Yeah.
But no, it was nice. I liked it. It was fun. I mean, except for the fact that everybody was expecting something else, but, you know, besides that, it was good. I don't really have anything else left to say about it, to be honest. Do you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've said everything we want to say. There's not, I mean, because we don't have a lot of information for the event just yet, it's kind of hard to say anything else. I mean, obviously we already mentioned the costumes, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Although, I was kind of hoping that for Anime Japan we would have seen some Solomon stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
that's true. Like, they're still working on that, but we haven't
or at least like some information, right?
Yeah, that's true. Because the Babylonia anime finished airing last year.
I don't really remember. Yeah, last year.
Was it winter that was the final court? Yeah, so it's been a full year since then.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually, I was kind of hoping to get some info on that too.
Or like if there was any other Fate works or FGO works in the process.
For now, they still want to promote Camelot before promoting Solomon. Which I can understand.
I mean, I guess, but to me that they're kind of too... Well, I guess so, since it's coming out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, to me they're also kind of two different things.
I mean,
they're not even like by the... They're not by the same studio.
Are you sure it was Cloverworks that did Babylonia?
Yeah. I think they're doing Solomon too.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure it's the same.
So, I don't know. I would have liked to have known a little bit more about it, but I guess, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that'll come in time, I guess. And
yeah, but, you know, Anime Japan's usually the time when you get, you know, either
new updates
or key visuals or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can say is maybe we can get some info around probably the anniversary. Like, that's a bit late, though. But,
they'll probably continue to promote Camelot.
Because Camelot's coming out...
I think it's coming out in the summer. I'm not too sure. Well, whatever. I mean, they did have a new key visual for Camelot, I guess.
Yeah, I don't quite remember when Camelot's coming out. Usually, because those release dates aren't relevant for us anyway. But let's see, FGO.
Well, I'm just gonna continue reading then. All right. How many times do I have to say it? The Ooku is not some cheap nighttime paradise. Damn it! Well, Kama just left.
Oh, it's coming out in early May, actually.
Oh, May.
It's like
wow.
Golden Week around that time. Yeah.
I was gonna say we can have a Fate Grand Order Camelot collab. I'm like, no, please don't.
No, we already have Camelot.
I know.
No, please.
If anything, things were much more frantic during the day. I understand your anger, but I'm afraid Kama already got away, so... Well, we got another one of these. At any rate, it looks like that ghost left behind another pillbox. That one was pretty short. I don't remember what happened in it very well. Oh, yeah, it was literally just a flash of light. I could have sworn I just heard a similar sounding voice again.
We did.
I guess. Is everything okay, Master? Did you just hear those voices you mentioned before again? Yeah, I did. Nothing gets by you, does it, Mash? Arcade collab for Proto Merlin and Sita. Yeah!
Honestly, we might as well.
That would actually be better. And what's his name? Jacques de Molay or whatever?
Yeah, there's 3 servants right there. I could do that as a collab. Yeah, honestly, I actually, would have not rathered, an arcade collab, but if they were gonna do FGO collab, I probably would have guessed arcade would have a collab before Waltz.
Considering how prevalent arcade is even in some of the other FGO streams or whatever.
I mean, they have dedicated, FGO arcade streams too, right? So, I mean...
maybe people can finally get their Santa Helena and Santa Suzuka or something.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely. Santata as well. I forgot about him.
True.
That's true. That's one I wanted. Man, I saw so much art of him when he
me too. I actually still sometimes see art of him. But
really?
Like 1 or 2. But it was really prevalent when he first released.
Yeah. But I mean, not even for anything else. Like Proto Merlin, I feel would be
literally Proto Merlin, and lots of people will roll. I mean,
don't even give us, not to say don't even give us Sita, but of all characters, Proto Merlin though.
Yeah.
Do they have regular Merlin in arcade even? I have no idea. I mean, they just got Ozzy not that long ago.
That's true.
Probably not.
I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I don't really remember who is in arcade right now, honestly.
Me neither.
But I mean, with the way that arcade has been diverging, right?
Yeah.
I actually feel like it's a good opportunity to release a bunch of new characters. But I guess at the same time, I'd be kind of salty because the main FGO game is not getting any new characters. So I'd be like,
I guess I mean, we are getting new characters. It's just, are they characters you want or like? That's the big thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean. Yeah.
I mean, and also at what frequency, I suppose, as well.
Yeah. Because I know people are like, FGO Arcade, they always get costumes or whatever, or new skins for their servants, and I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Well, that would be a pretty simple thing for... I mean, I guess that's why we have the waltzing collab coming, but that's a pretty... I don't want to say simple thing that they could do that gets people hyped up, right? For FGO. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean... I guess in terms of release content, it's not releasing a full stories worth of stuff when they release costumes. So I feel like FGO, because obviously we've had a lot of dead periods and stuff. I think even if it's just a little bit releasing a costume every so often would not be so bad.
Right. Especially last year. I mean, like we said, with COVID and whatever, we get it. But there was huge periods of just one thing going on a month and then absolutely nothing.
Yeah, right? But I mean, I feel like FGO has had production issues for a while, and we've said this before already, but just the rate that obviously newer games have been able to engage their own player bases, I feel like FGO definitely needs to find a way to I guess revitalize their players in some sense. And even if it means releasing costumes and stuff, but I mean, I know they're doing a costume dump here, but not just at one time, and just maybe spread some throughout the year as well.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I guess we'll just continue with the event, unless if you have more things to talk about.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Yes, we heard voices in our head. Yeah, I did. Nothing gets by you, does it, Mash? Nothing gets by you.
Yeah, Mash is always just monitoring us to see if we're okay or something.
Of course not. I may not be able to fight by your side right now, Master, but as your navigator, I'm going to make sure I don't miss anything unusual. I do not think you are experiencing auditory hallucinations, but whatever it is you are hearing, we are not picking it up. Maybe you are picking up on tiny oscillations or formless remnants that last for only a split second. At any rate, I do not think they pose any danger, but if you hear them again, please let us know right away. Alright, why don't we start by examining this pillbox a little more closely. Let's see, this one says Ietsuna. He was the 4th shogun, right? What was he, 9th or so? I don't remember.
I think we already got the 9th before.
Sorry, no, he was the 4th. Perhaps we should make some Tokugawa shogun flashcards once you get back. Oh, alright. So that is the name of the next shogun after Lord Iemitsu. Assuming everything goes well, that would mean Lord Iemitsu's son, Takechiyo, ends up taking over from his father without any issue. That's right, he does, although I'm a little surprised. Isn't it confusing having every shogun from the 1st to the 4th go by the same childhood name? Oh, that's an excellent question, one that I don't think I've ever been asked before. I guess it's time for another impromptu wet nurse classroom then? Takechiyo was originally Lord Ieyasu's childhood name. And since he was the one who united Japan and founded the shogunate, it was thought that giving his descendants the same name would bring good fortune.
I see.
And of course, there is only one heir in waiting at any given time, so no two children go by the same name. So we never have to worry about getting any. So we never have to worry about getting anyone getting confused. Jeez. I see. For that matter, Takechiyo was of course the Edo Castle along with. In Edo Castle. I'm like with. No, okay. For that matter, Takechiyo was of course in Edo Castle along with his father when this happened. And naturally, it is my duty as a loyal retainer of the Tokugawa family to save him as well. Maybe this pillbox has some connection to him? That is what I thought too, so I've been examining it from every angle I can, but I have not yet been able to verify anything. All I can say is that you should definitely hold onto it. I will keep poking around to see what I can find. Thank you. Next to Lord Iemitsu, Takechiyo is the one person we absolutely can't afford to lose. Oh, by the way, I'm afraid there's a little problem. We've been seeing more static on our connection the further you delve into the Ooku. And since we need to prioritize existence verification above all, you might end up losing the connection at times. I guess that's pretty important, so that's okay. But I'll do everything I can to prevent that from happening, but I think you should be prepared in case it does. Hey, I've been in a subway. It makes sense that we'd lose some signal the further down we go. Don't worry, I'll be fine with everyone else here. I'll be fine.
Man, the Toronto subway is so bad. You get on and you're just like off of existence.
Indeed. Rest assured, Lady Mash, I swear on my sword that I will guard Master's life with my own. Oh yes, of course, I will do that. Do all that I can to help, at least as much as I am able. But of course, when it comes to combat, I could not even hold a candle to a goddess with a divine spear or legendary swordsman. Still, if there is anything you require of me, anything you would like me to do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. That goes for all of you, of course, Master, Lady Parvati, Lord Yagyu. Man, she really didn't want to help like Yagyu, did she? Yes? All that aside, first is not to kill, then not to speak falsehoods. I wonder, could this Ooku be... No, it's still much too early to say. All I can do now is bide my time until I am certain. Strange as it may be to think of a god of love, I can tell Kama has another, more complicated side to her. And if that is so, then I find myself in exactly the sort of situation I expected it was. This Ooku is precisely the opposite of what I would have created, but it is indeed a paradise. There is, after all, nothing sweeter than doing what one shouldn't. Just to reaffirm what Mash said, we will make sure to keep verifying your existence no matter what, so there is no need to worry about that. Alright then, let us keep this investigation going, shall we? Alright, sounds good. Alright, acquired 4th Shogun Tokugawa Ietsuna's Inro. Alright. Guess we'll go to the 3rd floor.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, but do you know how much we skipped? Like, look
I know. It's all
look at
empty.
this map. Alright, I guess we'll go.
I'm on the 3rd floor right now. It's pretty big, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to get through it all.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll try to get through a decent chunk of it. We'll see how far we go. Oh my gosh, this map is huge.
Unless you want to just clear the 2nd floor.
No, if I clear the 2nd floor, I don't know how many streams it will take us to finish this.
That's true.
True.
Well, do your best.
Because I expect the 3rd and 5th floor to be pretty big, so...
4th floor.
Yeah, 4th and 5th floor to be pretty big. So, hang on, 2nd floor...
I don't know if the
floor.
5th floor has anything.
Oh, well, whatever. We'll figure it out.
I don't remember.
Alright, let's see. Where am I? I'm here. Start. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, YouTube is not receiving enough video. Hopefully it'll be okay. It's always kind of like that, though.
Typically it comes back still.
Yeah. Earlier. Alright, are we going back to Gordolf again? Here, have some more.
Oh, I bet it is.
Your cup is empty. Please, drink up. There is more where that came from. Oh, okay. Ha ha ha, wah ha 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 ha. I say I could get used to this. I can tell from the material and expert tailoring that this outfit they made me wear is of the highest quality. And while I've never had much in the way of Japanese wine before, it's turned out to be even better than I thought. Now, what about some hors d'oeuvre or hors d'oeuvres? Don't we have anything to do? Hang on. Don't we have anything to go with this lovely wine? Oh. Okay.
Wow,
Of course we do. Here. I mean, open wide.
Actually, is she in the trailer?
I think she is.
Yeah, I think she is.
I forgot about her.
Yeah.
I forgot she was in this event at all. I'm like, wait, why are you here? Now say, delish. Oh, Matahari too. Okay. We still have plenty to drink too. Go on, bottoms up. It's okay if you get drunk. Glug glug. Here, our lord. This way, next. Oh yes. I forgot this was still just the snack tray they brought out for the walk. I dare say this place could give a premium first-class airline a run for its money. I am feeling a bit dizzy now, but that's alright. You can just carry me the rest of the way. Go on then, carry me. Understood. Not to worry. Woo, good luck. You can do this. You might want to tell them to be careful not to trip, so you don't bang your head and die. Yeah.
That's kind of ominous.
Don't worry. This is the life. Now let's go. Wait, hang on. Where was I going again? What did I want to go to do when I got there?
Maybe it's the wine.
Maybe he's starting to kind of forget because he's getting,
Intoxicated.
or not just that, but like becoming a part of the place. Alright, I'm pretty sure we take...
Oh, I think I found the end of
this way.
The 3rd floor.
Yay!
It's pretty huge.
Alright, this corridor smells strange. Oh, it's all smoky and pink and purpley. Strange smelling corridor, you don't say. Apparently, it is the smell of alcohol. Seems like the smell is getting stronger as you keep going. Alright, here we go. That was fast. I guess it doesn't hurt to bring Kiara once.
Yeah,
Something like this.
Especially since she has a damage bonus. She's not so bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Act 4, Remedy for Intoxication, Part 2. Ooh, it's all smoky. It reeks of alcohol here. Crackle. It looks like our connection is still hanging in there. I'm seeing alcoholic fumes in the air on our end too. I probably shouldn't be angry at this point, but I can't help it. Today isn't even a holiday. Just look at all these plates and wine bottles strewn about. Whoever was here must have been holding parties left and right. What a headache. Are you okay, Master? These fumes should have little effect on us, since we are no longer human, but what about you? Maybe our mystic code will be okay. I'm not drunk or anything, but I can definitely feel them.
Well, I mean, Mash isn't with us,
That's
so...
true. I think I might be a little dizzy. Oh no. Well, that won't do. As a wet nurse, part of my job is to make sure my charges stay healthy. Lord Iemitsu used to have a weak constitution too. I'll never forget his brush with smallpox as long as I live. Anyway, now that you're one of my charges, Lady Samantha, I'll have to make sure you stay in good health too. Please, I implore you, do not push yourself too hard. I know you have a strong resistance to poison, Master, but that makes it more concerning that you're feeling those fumes' effects anyways. So I'm going to ask that you please be as careful as you can. And if you notice any change in your condition, anything at all, please let us know right away, Master. Alcohol then? So that will be our next little hurdle. Have you noticed something, Lady Shishoin? Oh, no. It's just that I have almost no experience with alcohol. So I'm a touch nervous that I might accidentally become intoxicated and do something unbecoming. Not to mention these habits can get so very steamy. So if for some reason I start stripping mine off, I do hope you'll stop me. Yeah.
Sure.
Normally I would second that request in the strongest possible terms, but right now you should pay attention to whatever's up ahead. Someone's there. Alright, who's there? Is it you, Gordel? Oh, okay. Matahari. Scheherazade. Matahari. You know these women? Yes, we do. I can tell from the analysis that they're probably servants from Chaldea. But something is different about them. Well, hello there, my lords. I'm Matahari, and I'll be your Otsugi today. Okay. Here, have some of our wine. It's really good, I promise. Maybe not. And I am Scheherazade, an attendant here at the Ooku. I will also be your Otsugi today. Our job on this floor is to welcome and entertain you. Come, you must be tired. You need not think about anything here. Just sit back, eat, drink, listen to my stories, and enjoy yourselves. Do that, and you may even reach your desired destination someday.
Oh.
I see. Nobutsuna did mention I was not the only servant that had been trapped. He said Kama had personally chosen a couple to be her underlings and assigned them different roles in the Ooku. This must be who he meant. Then she must have messed with their memories and behavioral principles at the time, turning them into puppets she could control. Yeah. Oh, yes, I can tell at a glance that their minds have been tampered with. I tried running my 5 approaches to meditation program to counteract it, but I'm sorry to say the effort bore no fruit. It must have been a poor match right at the root level.
Is that the thing she uses in, like, CCC? Like, when we ask her to, like, help, dive into people?
Maybe. I don't really remember anymore.
I don't really remember either, but I feel like that's what it is.
I have so little to be proud of, and this program is one of the few things to make that list. So, I'm a little hurt at how completely it was rendered impotent here. I didn't know even a woman of your talents could feel like sulking sometimes. Oh, but this is no time to be caught up in that. What is an Otsugi? Otsugi are the women in the Ooku responsible for the altar rooms, tea implements, utensils, and things like that. But they also have one other very important job. So important, in fact, that you can't be an Otsugi unless you can do it.
Okay.
What is it? Party tricks.
Party tricks.
Party tricks.
Interesting.
Huh? So like magic or something? Yes, party tricks. Or parlor tricks. Or stunts. Whatever you want to call them. You know, things like that. Yeah, I could recommend Jinko. Jinko can sing really well.
Yeah,
she I feel like that would be a pretty good party trick.
Or like Tristan or something.
Yeah.
Or like, probably Miffy or something, I don't know.
I don't know about Miffy, but whenever there's a holiday or a party or some other special occasion, it's the Otsuki's job to liven it up. Though I'm not entirely sure why that is. At any rate, that's why my first criteria when choosing a new Otsuki is whether or not they can do any tricks. I see. That said, while I don't wish to speak ill about your acquaintances, I have to say that their particular choice of outfits is much too provocative. I don't think I would ever have chosen them to be Otsugi myself if they insisted on wearing those, no matter how talented they might be. The Oku's attendants are devoted solely to serving the shogun and his wife. Just being sexy does not qualify one for the job. In fact, I would say it's very possible to be too sexy. Oh, that's too bad, huh? Yes, I'm sure. Those women may be beautiful, but they are also servants, which is to say, fighters. They would never be right for your Oku. But for this Oku, a labyrinth built upon the mistaken belief that it is a place of lust and carnal pleasure, they couldn't be more at home. Indeed, I would be surprised to learn that they were not included in this peculiar setting. Loath though I'm to say it, they are our enemies now. I'm certain, then, that we would be wise to refuse their invitations to eat, drink, and follow them elsewhere. I mean, I feel like that's probably what Gordolf did, and that's probably why he,
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, like, oh, if you're being, like, kidnapped, like, never go to a second location if you can, because, like, the chances of being found are, like, much lower, and, like...
no, yeah.
Never mind.
I had no idea there was advice like that, but that's good to know.
Yeah. Well, it's not really advice, but yeah.
But anyways, I mean, they also mentioned, like, you know, drink the wine and eat the food, and you'll get to your destination one day, right? Or something along those lines.
That? Like heaven?
Well, no, like, wherever you wanted to go, you can go there later, I guess. But anyways.
Seems suspicious.
Yeah. So, yeah, refuse their invitations to eat, drink, and follow them elsewhere. Yes, of course, going along with their request is absolutely not an option. That said, the question is, what do we do if they try to force us? You beat them up.
You don't follow them. You say no to strangers.
Yeah. They're not strangers, though. Right, I suspect that's why Kama chose them for this role. And if so, that could make things somewhat difficult for us. So, are you saying these women are extremely talented? It's no exaggeration to say that both of them went down in history for their skills as performers. So if they were to try to use their skills to their fullest to entertain all of you, it would be an incredibly powerful assault. What are you waiting for? There's plenty of food and drink, and of course I'll be glad to dance with you. I once seduced entire nations and manipulated wars with my grating? Something like that.
Gyrating? I have no
body. Now that you get to drink it in as much as you like. Yes, I too have plenty of food and drink, and no end of stories with which to regale you. We can let this banquet stretch on and on into the night. The food, the wine, my stories, all of it can last for eternity. I will never bore you, nor let you kill me. All I ask is that you drink in my stories. Though food and drink may be essential for living a full life, we have no need for them now. Stand back. But you have to get intoxicated. The Ooku won't let you move on if you aren't. If you don't get intoxicated now, you will come to greatly regret it. If it were me, I could never bear to face the end from which you can never return. So please drink and enjoy yourselves as you listen to my stories.
It's gonna go on for an eternity, though. We don't have that kind of time.
The sooner you do that, the sooner we can take you to an even greater paradise. I see. I'm not so senile that I need your help getting anywhere, young lady. I'm still more than capable of getting where I want to go on my own 2 feet. All right. Well, Lady Parrot's feet in this case, but you know what I mean. Xian, is there a way to get them back to normal? Xian, tell us how to cure them, and we'll take care of the rest. Yeah, tell us how to cure them. Crackle, I thought you would say that. I still have yet to do a detailed analysis, but... Grr, our connection is still unstable, Crackle. Okay, for now, you need to incapacitate them. Incapacitate them. Jeez. We cannot do anything else to help them until you do that. Crackle. Master, Matahari and Scheherazade are both part of the reason we came here. They're two of our precious Kalia companions. We have to rescue them from this Ooku. Please try to help them. Alright, we'll do our best. Oh, they have break bars actually.
Mm-hmm. They're not too difficult to fight. But, I mean, I guess Matahari's charm can be a little bit annoying when she NPs.
Yeah.
But,
probably kill Scheherazade first.
Yeah. I think bringing Kiara was a pretty good idea.
I mean, she should do okay. Do you remember Matahari's NP?
It's non-damaging, but she'll charm everyone. Which is a problem.
I feel like it should be okay though.
Yeah.
Alright, that kind of hurt. Well, maybe I should have kept that for Scheherazade. Who knows?
I mean, she might be gone before she even gets a chance to NP. But we'll see.
I don't know, that defense up is kind of...
Yeah, that's true.
And she keeps on doing that. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright, well... Do you think Kiara would do more damage or Hokusai? Probably Hokusai, she has the damage CE. Alright.
Well, I mean, Kiara has like 50% more damage or something in this event, so...
But I also gave my arts buffs to Hokusai, so...
Oh, well then in that case.
Oh, she can heal?
Yeah.
I haven't used Kiara in a really long time. If you haven't noticed.
Yeah, well, you know now.
And Scheherazade didn't die. Might be in trouble then. I hope I don't die.
Well, you can always play it again. Hey, Hokusai didn't get charmed. That's actually really good.
Alright. Alright. Well, I guess that's all I can really do. And just kind of pray that everybody else survives if Hokusai is not strong enough.
Kiara might
Man,
be
that
able
defense up is really bad.
Oh, yay!
Oh, okay. Oh,
God.
Well,
Whoops.
great, of course.
That's too bad.
Tough.
That's too bad. Yeah, I don't think they're living.
Oh, wow. Kiara. Never mind. That's fine. What's this? Okay.
I think you'll still be able to do it.
I think it really just depends how much damage Matahari can do.
Yeah. She's not like the strongest servant though, so I wouldn't be like super worried, but yeah. I think you'll be okay.
Oh, okay, there we go. Phew.
Hokusai is so strong.
I was a little bit worried there, but the crits pulled through. Alright. Worry not, I struck them with the back of my blade. Alright, that's good. You seem to be unusually afraid of death, but you have no cause for concern here. My hand shall lead you to an ecstasy deeper and more titillating than death ever could offer. That's nice. Huff huff. They might not have great physical strength, but they're exceptionally skilled at striking their opponent's weak points. Thank goodness we somehow managed to neutralize them. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't already know how they fight. I guess that's true. Fortunately, it seems only their minds have been tampered with. The rest of their spirit organs appear to be intact. Now we just... Oh? Oh. Hiss, crackle.
Oh no.
We're really losing connection, huh?
We are.
Uh-oh. It looks like we're finally losing our connection. Crackle. I guess you will just have to handle this on your own. On your end. Jeez. Stir. Master, can you hear me? Yes.
I mean, sort of.
It's the same. Rules with Yagyu. So you need...
Well, we picked up a whole bunch of them, so we'll be good, right?
You mean the card? I didn't pick up any of the Hanafuda cards.
No, the... Oh, yeah, true.
Oh my, they've gone completely silent. As they say, all things in this world are transient. Now what do we do? Don't we need to keep that connection going? How are we supposed to figure out how to save those two now? What did Mash say? Same rules as with Yagyu? How did we save Yagyu again?
We had the Hanafuda card.
Yeah.
Well, we still have it.
Hanafuda power! You're up, Par. I guess we have it. Got it. I'll just have to do the same thing I did back then, right? Okay, I'll draw out the power in the card and use it to cast a spell. Here goes nothing. Huh? You guys? Good morning. It feels like forever since I last saw you. What was I doing until now? I think I was... Ah! You scared me! And where did you learn to do such a beautiful dogeza?
Oh no.
I don't remember it very well, but I have the impression that I made a great deal of trouble for you. I may not deserve your mercy, but please, whatever you do, don't kill me. It would seem they're back to their old selves. Wonderful. They do not appear to have any memory of the time they spent under Kama's control. I suggest you fill them in, Master. Good point. Here goes. Alright, let's do it. I see. It's all coming back. Yes, me too. I remember I was watching a story from the Far East in the library right before I lost consciousness. Specifically, I was watching the feel-good movie Abaren Boy Yoshimune to learn about authentic Japanese dogeza.
Wait, you were watching that movie for that?
The next thing I knew, I was in a place that seemed like it could be a scene from that very movie. At first, I thought I was dreaming. So, Da Vinci, Holmes, and everyone else were also abducted just like we were, huh? And they might not have been turned into pawns. They might be locked up in the innermost sanctum, or they could be turned into materials used to build this Ooku. What a horrible fate. But I suppose the fact that Par and Kiara are the only other ones here must mean that... Oh my, hang on.
Well, this line break is kind of strange. Acquaintances didn't fit, I guess.
No. Are the only other ones here must mean that all my acquaintances, my comrades in arms, the benevolent kings... All my dear friends from Chaldea must have been captured. I'm terrified of dying, yes. I cannot abide the thought of that, or thought of it. But neither can I abide the notion of losing something so irreplaceable as my precious friends through my own inaction. So, please, master, let me help you. Count me in too. I might not be able to help in battle, but I can at least act as a decoy. Go ahead and use me however you see fit, master. I'll do whatever it takes to save everyone. Thanks, you two. You're the best. You're the best. It is a mark of my own failure that I must ask for your help, even knowing how depleted you both must be from your own capture. But right now, the lives of Lord Iemitsu and everyone else are at stake. We need as much help as we can get. You have my thanks for offering yours. Oh,
I guess we really lost connection.
It looks like our connection to Chaldea isn't coming back anytime soon. I'm afraid we'll have to try and make our way through the rest of the Ooku without Mash and Sion's help. That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
It is worrisome that we can no longer contact them, but we have gained 2 capable new companions in their place. Let's do what we can to keep our spirits high. Oh? Is that still not enough to allay your concerns, Lady Kasuga? Forgive me. I wish I could tell you everything will be all right, but I still have a great deal to learn myself, so I'm afraid that a single sermon will not suffice to dispel all unease. Sorry about this, Kasuga no Tsubone. I know I'm not exactly the strongest assassin around. Oh no, it's not that. I would never say anything so rude to anyone willing to help me save Lord Iemitsu. I'm immensely grateful to have you and Lady Scheherazade on our side. My only concern is, well, it feels silly to even mention it under these circumstances, but... Alright, what's up? As the one in charge of the Ooku, I just can't help but feel a bit uneasy about... Oh, is it what they're wearing?
Oh.
Ah! I'm sorry, I just can't ignore this feeling that the Ooku is very dignity is at stake. Do you think you could at least wear something on top? Anything at all? I feel like there's more pressing matters.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we've been streaming for 2 hours. I guess we could go for a little bit longer and see how far it goes. Because I don't know if we'll be able to finish this floor today. Just because of how long it is, right?
Honestly...
Like, as much as I would like to,
but this floor is pretty big. I mean, you already could see from the second floor, but, it kind of snakes a lot, and this one definitely is no exception.
Alright, I think it's no idea where I need to go next. I think it's this one.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. There's a super sweet aroma, aroma. Is this also the smell of alcohol? The smell is getting stronger as you keep going. The smell is so intense, it's suffocating. The smell is so potent, it feels like it's getting you drunk. That's not good.
Kind of reminds me of, what was it? Onigashima? Was it? Or
Something like that. I don't remember, but
yeah. It was one of those.
Your steps are getting unsteady. Have you lost a little weight? Oh, okay. There's a room up ahead. You want to take a quick break. Alright, let's do that, I guess. Ooh, fancy room. Alright, here we go. This heart drop rate in Salem hates my guts. I need 2 for common second skill. Oh no! Honestly, hearts has always been like the bane of my existence.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't gotten them from the Ooku event, the Ooku event gives a few if you traverse the dead ends and stuff too, but I'm not sure if you've gotten them already. But honestly, hearts I feel like they're always kind of a pain to farm. Yeah, it's one of those where I feel like, you know, if there's ever like a lotto event with hearts in it, like go hard on that.
Yeah, I don't know if there ever is though.
There was like before. Like I remember there was one lotto I farmed. I think I farmed like 100 hearts.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
It was rough.
Anyways, well, on to the next story node. Here we go. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I can understand your concerns, but I really don't have any magical energy to spare on changing my outfit right now. Not to mention, I get the sense that the situation here is even tougher than I thought, so I'd really prefer to stick with the outfit I'm used to. Yeah, might as well. As things stand now, there's no telling when or if we might receive aid. I'm sorry, but I think it is only wise that I conserve my magical energy for matters of life and death. After all, if I were to let my guard down, I could easily end up dead. Ahem. Well, in the end, I suppose, this isn't really my Ooku anyway. And I do also feel like it would be wrong to impose my Ooku's customs on women from different cultures, especially when they're here to help in our hour of need. That's true.
We're already bending the rules in this Ooku anyway,
so it's alright. Yes, please, don't worry about it. I'm still concerned about the effect this could have on the young page's education should we happen to run into any of them here. But I can cross that bridge if we come to if we come to it. Yes, alright. Thank you for your understanding. And please, don't worry, if we end up visiting the real Ooku after we take care of things here, of course we'll be sure to dress appropriately. It's like they say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Or the Japanese in this case. So if you want me to wear 12 layers of kimono when that time comes, I'll be glad to.
Wow, 12 layers of kimono.
That seems like it'd be really hot.
That'd be probably really heavy too, right?
That's true. At any rate, right now we should focus on making our way through this labyrinth. Don't worry, Tsubone. I'm sure Matahari and Scheherazade will be great additions to our team. Alright, I think we'd better get back to... What's wrong, Master? Nothing's wrong. Oh, never mind.
It's the smoke again.
I think I'm starting to get a headache. Are you okay? Do you want some water? That's strange. We know Master hasn't had any alcohol. It's the atmosphere.
Yeah.
This room does admittedly have some very strong fumes, but those alone shouldn't be enough to hurt you. Your cheeks don't look flushed, and I'm sure your resistance to poison is still working fine. I don't see any way you could be intoxicated. So then, why is this happening? I believe it is time you came clean, Lady Sisoin. It was your fault, huh?
Oh.
Earlier, you demonstrated that you know more about this Ooku than the rest of us. Perhaps you can explain this change in Master's condition. Really? That's amazing. Do you think you could tell me what's going on too? I have no special knowledge, personally. Kama was quite clear with us about how this labyrinth works. It just stood out to me more by virtue of my being a nun. If we continue on from the precepts against killing and falsehoods, then I think this floor's theme is a precept against intoxication. Okay. Huh? Kama mentioned those first two herself. It should be safe to say that these are the themes of each of the Ooku's floors. Themes, you say? Yes, each is the name of one of Buddhism's 5 precepts, doctrines that describe things one must not do if one wishes to attain enlightenment. Okay. So it's like a theme park. What, like one's horror themed, and the other one's space themed, and the other one's, I don't know, cowboy themed or something.
I guess you could call it like a theme park, but yeah.
Fuse Shokai, hang on. Fuse Shokai is the precept against killing. Fumo Gokai is a precept against lying, and Fuon Jukai is a precept against drinking alcohol. So if we keep that in mind and think back to what we've done on each floor so far, you should clearly see that thinking at work in designing this version of the Ooku. What? You should clearly see that thinking at work in designing this version of the Ooku.
You clearly see... Oh, you can clearly see that thinking at work in designing the version. They should use a comma.
Yeah. Okay. I was confused for a second there. Let's see. What did we do so far? On the first floor, we just fought those attendants. Most of them weren't very strong, though. Hearing that brings to mind the fact that even if these attendants are inhuman dolls, destroying one could be construed as killing. Okay. On the last floor, we had to first lie to ourselves about wanting to move forward, then follow paths in places that falsely presented themselves as dead ends. So now, on this floor, we have to drink alcohol to progress? I'm afraid we've already forgotten what our goal was earlier in trying to get you guys to drink, but... Yes, I think I can still vaguely remember that. We were trying to bring you somewhere. I still can't say with any certainty whether becoming intoxicated is necessary to penetrate to the next floor, but if it is, that would mean this Ooku wants us to proceed by breaking these precepts, no? Yeah, you might be right. Okay. By that token, it would be impossible for us to proceed if we do follow these precepts. So applying that rule to our current situation would mean Master's current poor condition is a result of her coming this far without imbibing. That definitely sounds plausible, though it does feel counterintuitive to think she's getting a hangover because she hasn't been drinking.
Yeah.
Though if that is the case, her condition might get worse and worse the further we progress. In the worst case scenario, she might no longer be able to stand or start gushing blood from her eyes and nose. That's not good at all.
That's scary.
That's awful. She could end up dead. Yeah, you don't say. I'm uncertain why these are the constraints by which we are bound here, but if Kama did build the Ooku with them in mind, she must have had a reason for doing so. If that is true, then I thought it might be dangerous to simply go along with whatever she has planned. That is why I declined their invitations earlier. But we absolutely cannot let Master die. I know it is dangerous to have her drink to the point of intoxication, but there is no telling what might happen, but we may also have no alternative. I can handle a headache. Well, there's a bottle of sake right there. Bottoms up.
Wow. I feel like in other story parts
they're like, you're a minor,
yeah, you can't drink. And now they're like, now you have to drink to continue. And
well, I feel like
bottoms
they probably
up,
wouldn't let us drink in this game, so I can handle a headache. No, you mustn't. Headaches Headaches tend to be a sign of a much more serious condition. At the risk of repeating myself, you could end up dead. Okay, I guess we're drinking then. Maybe there's another way? One where we can safely make our way through without playing into Kama's hands? If there is, I'm not seeing one. Wait, I just got an idea. Master, do you mind if I try a little experiment? Sure. What do you have in mind? I don't know if this will work, but when you think about it, what does it really mean to be intoxicated? I mean, some people can feel tipsy without having so much as a drop of alcohol, right? So I thought I'd try to replicate that with my noble phantasm.
Okay.
Your noble phantasm? You mean... just like charm us, I guess? That's right, the one that shares my name. It's a brainwashing noble phantasm. I see. So since Master is unable to become intoxicated through drinking, you want to use your noble phantasm to replicate an intoxicated state in her mind. Right, though I don't know if that'll be enough to convince this Ooku that she's really drunk. It can't hurt to try. Let's give it a shot.
It can't hurt
to try. Okay, here goes. Just relax, open your eyes, and let yourself drown in me. How do you feel?
Oh.
Yeah, I think I feel drunk. I guess it's okay then. How are you doing? Does your head hurt? Nope, I actually feel great. That's good. So you've helped Master become intoxicated without so much as a drop of liquor. Perfect! It seems you've found a loophole that will let us circumvent the rule. And since you're using your noble phantasm to do it, you can also undo it the moment we leave this floor. This seems perfect. Nonetheless, given that Master is now effectively intoxicated, the rest of us must work even harder than ever. I implore all of you to remain vigilant. Of course, I will be so very sad to bid farewell to this delightful intoxication, but yes, we must remain on our guard. I overheard the whole thing. I'm still not quite clear on how you did it, Lady Matahari, but I can tell that you have saved Lady Samantha from her predicament. Well done. You did great. Pat pat. Oh gosh, haha. I don't think I've been praised so darkly since I was a child. I'm sure you've been through many hardships, but you're still young. That makes you a child in my eyes. Now then, if this "you must be drunk to proceed" rule really is the premise for this floor, there may be another, or maybe other hidden aspects in line with that rule that could help us make our way through it. So, let's all keep a close eye on our surroundings for clues, as well as to make sure Lady Samantha doesn't stumble into any trouble while she's inebriated. Or, yeah.
Inebriated.
Inebriated?
Well,
inebriated.
Yay!
Yay.
You're slowly making your way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would double check the map.
The map is quite long.
It is.
I've no idea how long it'll take for us to get through the whole map, but
yeah,
I mean if we like quickly skip through like these doors here, it might be okay.
Maybe. I mean, that's why I was thinking like maybe it would be better to do just the second floor, but I mean, I'm willing to go as long as you are, but
yeah, I mean, maybe we can just do the next one and we'll see how long it is and then we might end there, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. And then, but if it's not too long, then maybe we can reach the end of this floor. It doesn't seem to have very many story parts. It's just getting to the exit, right? But anyways, your eyes start to get droopy. The corridor ahead seems to be a pretty long one. Alright, I need to make sure that I have it on the right place. It's a really long straight corridor. It's so long you can't see the end. Oh, it's battle. Well, that was a little bit unexpected. Well, I guess we'll just bring... Where did all my friends with CEs go? Alright, here we go. This should be okay. As you squint, a small Oni suddenly appears before you. Oh, okay. Alright, while we're doing this, I'm going to take a look at the route. Is it like, does it go up here? Like,
I think you just reached,
I'm here, so then it has to go like this.
Yeah, so you take a right, and then it will continue.
Yeah, I know, I'm saying here.
Oh, it's kind of hard to read. When I get, sorry. When I get to, my map, I'll show you. It might be easier to tell than looking at the guide.
The guide is a little bit hard to read because there's a bunch of icons everywhere, but that's okay. Alright, let's see. Wow, Hooksa, you are strong.
As expected of a foreigner against berserkers.
Yeah.
Actually, you can just get her NP.
Oh, that's true. I already forgot about the NP game, even though you told me about it.
Make it faster on yourself, you know?
I totally forgot. Though I don't think I really needed all these buffs, to be honest. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let's keep going.
Man, I completely forgot how weak Nobu is. Oh, man.
Nobu definitely, I feel, needs at least stars to work.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she is a crit archer. But, yeah, it can be a bit tough using her sometimes. Your eyes are getting insanely dry. It's even harder to see the end. I wonder why they're dry.
Okay, so once you reach this corridor, you go right and it will take you to the Twilight Room.
Okay.
And then you go left.
Okay.
Well, there's only one way.
How long is this corridor going to go on? I have no idea. It's quite the long corridor. By sitting on the occasional sake jug positioned along the hall, you make your way ahead and rest intermittently. Must be a pretty long corridor then. The corridor will never end. So it seems. You're losing focus. Oh, what's up with this weird rug? Jugs are lined up in a straight row, so you manage to keep going. You accidentally almost trip over a jug. Is there alcohol in them? Man, there's so many battles. You peer inside a jug, and a small Oni jumps out from inside. What's up with all these Onis in these corridors?
Yeah, there's actually quite a few Onis on this floor. Like, there's like the small ones, and then there's those big ones.
Alright. Alright, let's see if I can get hook size NP. Alright, good job. Here we go. Let's just use our NP and finish it off. I hope you're not too tired of seeing hook size NP. But I mean,
I feel like the spread of servants in this event, I guess it's okay. If you have a lot of Japanese servants, it's pretty okay.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, if you had, like, Raiko or something, I'm sure it would be pretty easy. Obviously, Parvati is very good in this event. Yeah, I mean, I'm fighting some, like, Saber Oni right now, and the amount of archers you have available to you are, like, you know, Tawara, Tota, and, like, Nobu, and so it's, like, it's okay, right? But some classes are obviously,
there's less.
Doing much better than others, yeah.
Your tongue's getting numb. You can't speak well. Yeah. Definitely feel that. If you can't speak, then you'll have to gesture to communicate. Okay. A bustling sound can be heard from inside the room. Alright, in we go. Lots of sake jugs are stacked up in the room. Is this another ghost or Oni or something?
Probably, yeah.
Probably. Alright. This is event C. Small Oni are having a banquet at the back of the room. You want to join? Sure, yeah. I'm sure it could be pretty fun. Alright, 4 of them. That's too bad. I was really hoping that she would crit, but that's okay. Maybe next time I'll find another servant to just spam my NP with. But, Hokusai just makes it super easy, you know?
She does. I mean, especially since a lot of these waves are like, you know, multiple enemies.
Yeah.
So, you know, unless you obviously fight the large ghost or like you're finding things like gold foes in the dead ends.
Yeah.
Then, you know, those might not be like those might be a single enemy, but generally I think, you know, it's like farming, like why not bring an AoE servant?
Yeah, makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
But I just kind of feel bad because you're like, that's all you're seeing. This Hokusai's NP, but at least it looks nice.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, at least. Alright,
so yeah, no, keep going. There's only one way.
You're starting to see double. I feel like that's really not good.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm just gonna take a look at this. Okay, I know where in the guide we are at. This isn't because you're drunk. It's getting harder to count the drugs at the back of the room. You might be seeing double. I feel like I've been seeing double for a while.
Yeah, I don't think we're in the greatest state of mind.
Or condition, you know?
Yeah.
It looks like there's 2 quarters too. Alright, so from here I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go. I think it's
I'm pretty
the
sure
right one? This one?
Yeah, like the other one I'm pretty sure is a dead end. Yeah.
Alright, standing is now impossible. That's not good.
Yeah, follow the area with a ton of smoke, right?
You lean along the wall and keep going through the corridor. I'm gonna run out of AP before I reach the next story part. It looks like you've made progress. Just a little bit more. Or just a bit more. Alright, almost there. You crouch down a bit to calm yourself down. The sake jugs placed intermediately makes great seats. I feel like we've been sitting on them for a while.
I mean, when you have to walk through an entire labyrinth, you probably get pretty tired.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't evident enough by, you know, our splitting vision and, like, you know, general exhaustion.
There's a statue that looks like it'd be comfortable to sit on, but it starts to move the moment you do so. Probably shouldn't sit on it then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a demon.
Give me hearts.
Yeah, you can get hearts from this thing. To be honest, I don't think I need this, but alright, let's go. Alright, after this room, I feel like there should.
I think it's pretty much
be
one
the
way,
next part.
and then it'll be another story part. And then, yeah, you go up afterwards.
Alright, we know our way. Oh, yay.
I think the reason why you're running out of AP is because you farmed a bit prior to streaming.
Yeah, I did. But also because there's so many 1 AP nodes.
Yeah.
That it just eats away all the AP.
You don't recover it as fast as, using it.
Yeah. It's getting tough. You proceed slowly as you try to hold down all that alcohol you didn't drink. You can do it, Gouda. Alright, let's do that again, I guess. It looks like a big room. Maybe you could rest here a bit.
Man, I'm finally clearing all of, the 3rd floor. It's huge.
Yeah, it's really big.
Can you quickly check, is the 4th floor just as big?
The 4th floor is pretty big.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
There's a really scary red circle on the 4th floor.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really want to find out what that is.
Alright. Let's go. I feel like we're making our way.
Yeah, although I'm glad this event gives you, I think, enough time to go through all of the labyrinth if you want to. I mean, the worst thing would be, having to go through this, well, I mean, they typically don't do a week for events, but, because it's so, such a, I mean, is it really a long event? I mean, maybe not, but I think it just takes a long time to go through.
Yeah,
yeah.
Alright, so I guess after this we'll just decide if we want to continue finishing this floor or not.
I mean, because you're kind of just making your way through directly, I don't think it's taking
too long.
But yeah, you can read this first and we'll see.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Where did my friends with CEs go? Maybe they all went to sleep. That's okay. This is fine. Let's see. I guess we're doing Hokusai again. Alright, here we go. Giant wandering maidservant and a trifling illusion. A. I'll actually have to probably use apples for this.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that I would need to, but... Alright. Oh, looks like it's not really a story part, it's just one of these. That's fine.
I guess, typically one of the... well, no, we might still get some story after this, but, I find that typically the large rooms have this, ghost thing.
Oh, right. That kind of hurts. Guess I might as well do this. Alright, let's go.
Nice.
Yep. It's okay, Scotty. We got this. We don't need your help anymore, but good job. Alright, let's see if there's any story. If not, we're just moving on to the next part, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there is. Alright, well, I guess just this. Oh, we finally get to see something. He's not a bad person, but he always just does whatever the retired shogun wants. It wouldn't make any difference if he was here or not. His only purpose is to keep the line of succession alive.
That's sad. ...
All anyone ever cares about is my father. They never look to me for guidance, only him. Why? I'm doing the best I can in my own way. He's just Lord Ieyasu's son. Shut up. He's just a figurehead. Shut up. He's just there to carry on the Tokugawa name. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Don't worry about them. Think about it. If all they care about is your father, that means you are less encumbered than anyone else. It means you are freer than anyone else. I love that freedom of yours. I'm the only one who does. It's a beautiful day. Why don't you go hunting with your falcon? What's this sweet female voice or whatever? Or
Maybe
who
it's
is that?
Kama or something.
Maybe, I don't know. Acquired second shogun Tokugawa Hidetara's Inro. I feel like this is the first time we got somebody that was, before. Like earlier.
Then
all
the current
ones,
shogun.
Yeah, all the ones were from the future. Alright, so we go up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's the only way to go. Like turning a new leaf, you feel much better. Oh, that's good. The corridor is split in two paths. Might as well take the opportunity to try both. I mean, I guess. Alright, I think we take the left one. I'm pretty sure we take the left
Just
one.
double check. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Left one it is. This corridor smells strongly of alcohol.
Which corridor doesn't at this point?
Your body somehow is dancing to a beat. Your passionate heart grooves to the beat. That's nice. Is there music, maybe? Maybe not. I feel like with this event you can unexpectedly get a lot of materials with it.
Yeah. That's kind of what I like about it, but yeah, like you don't have to work very hard for mats, but
yeah. As you dance through the corridor, a jaunty rhythm reaches you from somewhere near its end. So there is music. Oh, alright, I'm out of AV. Alright, here we go. Let's go bring... I'm gonna bring my own Parvati. A giant snake is dancing merrily. Time for a dance-off. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Let's see. After this... Okay. Guess we didn't do too bad. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm not exactly sure when the last time I got Parvati's NP was, but you know, I quite like it still.
Yeah.
Alright. That was a piece of cake. Let's keep on going. I think I go north or go up. I'm not too sure. I think I think so.
See. Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Alright, here we go. You're in high spirits and you can't help but talk rapidly. Let's just keep quiet. All this trying to keep quiet has you itching to talk. Alright, we're in front of another room. Mumbling can be heard from inside the room. Okay, let's chat away.
We'll probably fight another ghost, right?
Probably. Okay, she don't know me room. Let's go. Let's see, who can I use? I'll use Kintoki. Just make things a little bit different, you know?
Honestly, with the mixed I guess classes, Kiara is quite good in this event. Because she covers quite a few of them, especially many of them are ghosts or, you know, orderly, that kind of thing. The only thing is sometimes those automaton things.
Oh, yeah.
Those might not be, you know, those might be night classes or whatever. But yeah, most of the enemies in this event have been
cavalry or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least that's what I've found.
Yeah, same. Alright, I thought that Kintoki would be able to like one shot or something, but he didn't. But that's okay. When did we get Kintoki's do animations on NA? I feel like it's been a while, but I don't remember at all.
You got them ages ago.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't tell you when, but
like I feel like it's been a
long time.
But no, they look good.
Didn't they come for his like that raid up or something?
I have no idea.
Was it last year?
I don't remember. I don't remember at all.
Like, I remember when it first came in JP, I just don't know if that's when it came in NA.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was like New Year's, or was it Setsubun or whatever? Not Setsubun. Yes, Setsubun.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't know. It's okay, it doesn't
He's
really
gotten
matter.
them for a while.
Alright, acquired 14th Shogun Tokugawa Iemochi's in your row. That's nice, I guess. Alright, let's keep on going, I guess. Alright, reaching nearish the end of this thing.
Yeah, you're getting close.
You don't know why, but it's starting to get fun.
I think after maybe a couple more battles, I think you'll actually reach the end.
Yay. Even the sight of rolling chopsticks can send you into a laughing fit right now. The corridor continues. So fun! Yay, corridors.
Like, I think we're really just, like, losing our minds.
Yeah, really.
But I mean, if you're in a labyrinth for so long, like, and everything kind of looks the same.
Yeah.
Like, that would not be that nice.
Even the slightest things bother you. Slightest thing bothers you, and you spew nonsense. I think Guda's really going crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, if we weren't going crazy already before, but... You want to wrap yourself up. Get all touchy-feely. Oh, okay. I need more AP. Alright. Let's bring Parvati again. Where'd she go? Here she is. There's a big snake coiled up. Time for a hugging contest. I don't know if that's a good idea, but
we can win this.
Yeah. Hug the snake with all of our might. Alright. Alright. Oh, I wonder, maybe we'll be able to get Parvati's NP. Oh, yes, there we go. Good job, Parvati.
I think you'll be able to.
Alright, I think we are good. Alright, let's go on towards the end.
Yeah, I think this is it. Well, maybe like one more.
Alright, here we go. There's more. But I think that's the end.
Yeah, that is the end.
Tears start to roll down your face.
It's okay. You can do it. See it through till the end.
Yeah. For some reason, you can't help but cry. The tears won't stop.
At this point, maybe it's tears of joy reaching the end.
Maybe. And you're getting sleepy.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Alright, here we are, I think.
Yes.
The room is resplendent, like the dawning sun.
Yay!
Yay, dawn room.
We made it.
I don't even have enough AP for this last one. Alright, here we go. This is the last one for today. What am I fighting again?
I have no idea.
Caster. Okay,
Just
should probably bring Kiara.
Kiara, yeah.
And I don't know who else to bring. Guess I'll just bring Hokusai again. Okay. Maybe I should probably check if any of my friends have Kiara, because at least they'd be holding a CE. Oops.
Yeah, that's true.
Kiara... You know what? I can take, actually...
You do have friends with Kiara, but they're not holding the event CE. I don't know what
I have no idea what the CE does.
NP4 Kiara, though, wow.
2 stars each turn and increase NP gauge 2% each turn for yourself. I guess that's fine.
It's better than nothing. 10-10-10 NP4 is quite strong.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. Last part. Act 4. Remedy for Intoxication, Part 4. This looks to be the end of this floor. Okay, that's far enough. I think we'd better take it from here, okay? I can't say I approve of eavesdropping. One cannot truly immerse the listener in a tale unless the story is being told face to face. Oh, okay. I had no intention of showing myself here. My only purpose was to see what sort of state our guests were in. But it is as I suspected. You may be following the letter of the law, but the spirit is completely absent. You two are no longer Ooku attendants, and the girl only appears to be intoxicated. I'm impressed you figured it out. That's right, the floor hasn't spun all the way around. Cough. It's hard to believe you made it this far while forsaking drink and banquet alike. How did you do it? If you find it that puzzling, maybe you should have a few drinks yourself. It might at least help you with your worry lines. Even if you can't hold your liquor, you could still substitute with a cup of tea and a tasty snack. Earnestness is an admirable quality, but you'll never win people over if you don't occasionally have fun with them. Ha! I would gladly imbibe myself if necessary. I only refrain in order to fulfill my task of ensuring that others drink. See. Hee. So you are not here to stop us, but only to see how Master is doing. Why, that makes it sound as though you are more concerned with our current condition than with the fact that we have managed to come so far. That, in turn, suggests that you do not care how far we penetrate into the labyrinth, but only whether or not we have been breaking each floor's precept, yes? ... We have already determined that this Ooku has a connection to the 5 precepts. Thus, I will ask you only once, Nobutsuna, are you certain you do not know Kama's true objective? Whatever hasty reasoning may have caused you to go over to her side, you are still the man once known as Wise Izu. If there is an answer to this mystery, surely you must have realized it. A foolish question if there ever was one. Even if I have realized her goal, why would I share that information with her? Why would I share that information now? Indeed, it would be especially worthless and troublesome to share with ones clearly more foolish than myself. That sounds like you do know it. Come on, why not just tell us while we are all here then? Whatever this goal is, it's obviously important enough to you to turn us into your pawns and use us to make others to drink. So come on, tell us. After what you put us through, don't we have a right to know? Cough. Do not make me repeat myself. The signs are already there. If you still fail to understand, it is only because you have overlooked them. At this point, I can do little else but laugh.
So we're not observant enough.
I see. Still, I'm glad I need no longer talk around the precepts. That will make things much simpler for me. There is only one thing this floor requires of you: intoxication. Fail to drink to excess and you will die. You may have been able to deceive everything else on this floor, but you will have no such luck with these guards. Whatever. They're only ghosts. Oh my, 2 of them? Really? Isn't that a bit excessive? This is certainly one way to enforce your mandate of intoxication, but it is so inelegant. It's left me so turned off.
Wow.
Nobutsuna, if you will not share what you know, then we have nothing more to discuss. Stand down or be slain. Of course I will stand down. It is not my job to fight you, but theirs. But first, let me warn you of just one more thing, so as to avoid any more foolish questions. Resistance is futile. Really, truly futile. None of you can hope to defy Lady Kama. This very Ooku was made to have you succumb. Sooner or later, you will find yourselves unable to progress unless you give into depravity. I guess. After all, who do you think placed these corridors and staircases to begin with? Kama? I don't know. It is only thanks to these staircases that you are able to make your way further and further inside.
I guess so.
The way down could have been a pitfall or a line of spears, but instead you need merely contend with stairs. Why? Because that is what Lady Kama decided. There is no greater significance, nor does there need to be. This is no different. Lady Kama decided all these paths ahead of time, and there is no way you can go against them. Once you decided to delve into the Ooku, Lady Kama already had you exactly where she wanted. All you can do now is resign yourselves to your fate. Ah, you just did it again. How dare you say your piece and walk off without giving us a chance to respond? I know I raised you better than that. Get back here right now, Lord Nobutsuna, or you'll be going to bed without your supper again. I'm pretty sure he's not worried about that. As I suspected, it would seem we have no choice but to defeat these creatures before we can proceed. Shinkage-ryu is not meant for party tricks, but it should be well suited to bring the festivities to an end. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, I kind of thought we would see Kama again, but I guess we didn't this time around, unless if she's going to pop up, but I kind of doubt it, to be honest.
I kind of doubt it as well.
But that's okay. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Let's try to get rid of the more annoying one, which would probably actually be you, because of Tamamo, but...
Oh yeah, Kiara has like a 50% NP charge.
She does?
Yeah, on her first skill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And she can deplete the NPs of like everybody.
Yes. Alright,
well... That's quite good. Well, never mind.
Alright, well, it's okay. Hokusai can go, so that's fine. Although, it kind of sucks that I won't be able to use, Fox Wedding on her, but that's okay. Maybe with
next
Kiara
time.
then.
Yeah.
Man, they keep on doing that. Alright, Okay.
You don't want to maybe use Kiara's like invincibility so she doesn't die?
I guess so. I don't really know which one is better.
I would... No, I mean, I would probably get her NP charge.
What?
Like, I mean, probably quick card. I think she can probably get it back just from her cards alone. I don't think you need to use her skill.
I have no idea how her NP gain is, truthfully.
It is quite high from what I remember. Especially you're also hitting the caster one.
That's fine.
Oh, well, she didn't crit, but...
That's okay. That's fine.
Now you can use it. Oh,
yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, this is looking kind of dire. Okay. That's fine. We'll just use Hokusai because she has the CE on. Come on, Hokusai!
Yeah. No, you'll be fine.
Alright, yay!
You did it!
Couldn't really use Tamamo because they kept on stacking that skill seal, but that's okay. She was there with us, cheerleading, I guess.
Moral support.
Yeah! Alright. I guess we didn't really see it. It's another pillbox. This one says Yoshimune. I know that name. It must have belonged to Abaren boy Yoshimune. He was a very good king. He did have a bad habit of dressing up like a commoner and slipping out of his castle. But that is nothing His Highness Harun al-Rashid hasn't done before either. Perhaps that is just how people of noble birth like to relax. Anyway, it looks like there is no one stopping us from moving on to the next floor now. Hang on just a little more, Master. I'll undo your drunken state once we get there, okay? I'm not drunk. I'm not. Thanks, Matahari, thanks. If my theory is correct, then we have 2 large floors ahead of us, one for each of the remaining precepts. That would put us on the home stretch of our little marathon session, so to speak. Do be careful, everyone. Alright. Acquired 8th Shogun Tokugawa Yoshimune's Inro.
I wonder what we're gonna do with all of these.
I have no idea. Alright. Okay, and that's it. So I think we'll just stop here for today, because I don't want to open up the next floor. I mean, there shouldn't be a story section, but, you know, just in case, we'll stop here for today, and I guess that's pretty much it. We had a pretty long stream.
Yeah, but
just
you
about
went through
3 hours.
you went through 2 floors.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty quickly.
Yeah, 1.5 hours each.
Yeah, so
But,
I mean that was pretty good.
Yeah.
And I mean I'm not sure if we'll be able to finish it for the next stream because it'll be the 4th floor and then the final floor.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see. We'll kind of take it as it is when we get there, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back soon with some more Ooku, and we'll see if we can finish it. I guess it'll just depend.
Depends how long it is.
On the story, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited to see what Kama has in store for us and how we'll save everybody, I guess.
Yep.
And yeah, anyways, I guess that's pretty much it for today. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Stay safe. And yeah, like I said, we'll be back with some more Ooku very soon. And until then, we'll see each other next time. Bye-bye.